Anyway, hi. Hello, YouTube VOD watcher. This is where the stream started, of course. Hi. Let me just squirt real quick. But we are on Taco today. Well, there it is. And I'm gonna see. I literally right before stream, I was like, okay, because this is what I can't determine. And our lower back's doing better. SI joint. I'm just gonna. That's what it is. Is doing a lot better. But let's just lower that a little bit. I'm like, I can't tell. I couldn't tell whether like standing or sitting would be better for it. But then I'm like, you know what? Let me just look up like a picture of a skeleton sitting in the position that needs to be to make it comfortable. And then everything had something behind. So I was like, you know what? I'll put something behind me that's kind of firm. So I put the taco. Shout out to Taco. Kungari's Gubera, by the way, for a score of 13 and winning 34,000 points. But hi, hello. Bray, I saw you got the first seltzer today. Enjoy your 7th seltzer. Gubera, enjoy your 139th seltzer. Let's grab this over here. I know there's another seltzer somewhere here. Giselle enjoy her 660th seltzer. Me enjoy my 673rd seltzer. How are you doing today? Happy Tuesday. Let me just there we go. I think I accidentally had my desktop muted. Taco to top. Yeah, exactly. I almost typed it before and I'm like, this reads interestingly. We're live today because we weren't live yesterday because I was working very late yesterday. I was working so late yesterday that today they were like take the day off. I decided to do like a presentation thing. So I did the presentation thing and then they were like, all right, now don't work today. And I'm like, okay. So I napped instead. And oh my God, it was so good. I took a nap. I swear I set an alarm because I had a singing lesson later in the day. And I swear I set an alarm to wake up at like a specific time so that I would like not sleep through the lesson. And I didn't, but I still woke up with like a perfect amount of buffer to like get ready and like go. But it was a good nap. It was such a needed nap. It was just, it was so like, I don't even know. I didn't sleep too much last night. So it felt really, I literally, it was the type of nap where like I lay on my back and I can just like instantly fall asleep if I choose to. And I did exactly that. Also, hi, Quebec. Hello. Good evening, lads. How's it going? It's going swell. Having a wonderful Tuesday. I got my seltzer beside me. I have my AC on because it's like 80 degrees outside. It's just, it's hot. It's hot. Is it this weather for y'all too? Let me see. What's the weather going to be like this week? Is this what the weather's going to be like around my birthday time? Okay, so it's going to be raining. But it is going to be warm. It's humid in Montreal. What would you say the weather is? And you could say in Celsius if that's more comfortable for you. It's like windy and hot. Okay. Interesting. I'm wondering like if the air feels thick or not. Here it's hot, but it's not, the air isn't thick yet, at least. 12C. All right, that's what this is. Let me temp F12. Okay. Oh, a little chillier there than here. I guess the windiness, definitely plays a role in there. For us, I mean, temp C. Oh, I think I just accidentally bookmarked weather this week on Google. Let's type that in the chat this time. Let's actually first type in 1111 and then let me temp C 80. But it's been hot. 26. Oh, it's 7 degrees. Oh, nice. Okay, so you had a warmer day. I think right now it's still like 80. It's wild. Like it's been hot, and I didn't really know because I didn't leave until the evening time. Like I wasn't outside of my apartment. Like I left my apartment like after like 5 or 6, and it was 80. So I don't even know if it was warmer during the day or not, but it was definitely. It was really nice. It was, you know, what was the best part? Not having to bring a jacket. Now I do like layers like for like the style and stuff, but it's really nice to not have to like, I don't know. I feel like when I'm like in that in-between state where it's like jacket or where like I wear a jacket because I need it outside, but I don't really need it inside. Then like you have to deal with the jacket. And then you also, sometimes it's kind of sweaty because like you can't really adjust too much. I don't know. It was really nice to not have to wear a jacket. This weather, this season in general just makes me feel really nice. And I think it's good. I'm glad so far it's looking like this outside. It was very bright out today though. A lot of sun came in. Yeah, I remember because I was doing I had some work calls and like honestly, lighting wise, this is crazy. Lighting wise, like this looks like this is fine, I think. Um, but during the daytime when I do like a video call, it's like I'm like washed out as fuck. Because I mean it's I have the sun coming in, so like that's definitely it. But like it's like blue in here and I'm like super like half of my face blends in. It's just like all like overexposed. I don't change any of my camera settings for it. Johnny says stream on a Tuesday. On a Tuesday, indeed. Indeed. I worked way too late last night at a till a very bad hour, not a great hour, but we're here. I took most of the day off today and I slept instead after all of that. But Johnny enjoyed 776 seltzer. Brent enjoyed 41st seltzer. Thank you so much for the follow. Also, I saw that. Welcome in. Yeah, feel free to say hi if you'd like to. But I hope you all are doing well. Did you all have a good Tuesday today? Was it a solid day? Did your week start off okay? I feel like for me, I mean, it's not, well, I guess we had Monday, but I wasn't live yesterday when I was supposed to be. My week started out on, no, yesterday was just such a long day. Such a long day. There was just so much brain work and it just like, it wouldn't end. But today I was so tired that I didn't even have a choice. I couldn't even use my brain if I wanted to. And so my nap felt so good. Oh, it's like the type of nap, like I wake up, it's like you wake up and like, it's like mouth open, like drool down your, it's so good. I read my book until 3. Wait, did you finish it? And then woke up at 8:30 for work and then got off at 6:30. Oh my God. 5.5 hours. How are you now? Are you alive? So I was mad tired, but I finished my book and it was amazing. I'm glad you finished your book. That's really exciting. Do you feel like it's like living in your head right now? Or like, are you ready for the next one? It's been a while. You didn't play Sims. I know. I haven't played Sims in a bit. I think the last Sims game we played was Sims 2. But I think we were doing better. I think we were building a career for Ruby. Ruby was doing pretty strongly. Well, actually, that's a lie. She was not doing strongly. She had so many holes in her yard that it was a problem. She couldn't like get the stuff that she needed. There was something that I needed to pick up at one point and I couldn't. Living in my head rent free. I can't stop thinking about the ending, considering doing another painting, but unsure. That reminded me. I mean the concept of like you like, well, I'm just gonna tell the story. Maybe there's a connection there, but like this is something that happened today. So today I had my singing lesson. Then afterwards I went to this burrito spot that I really really like. That I haven't gone to in a while, but I was like, you know what? Let me treat myself to a burrito today. I'm like, it was very close to stream time, so I was like, I don't want to cook anything. I know that if I make myself cook, or not make myself, but if I return home and then I need to like put together a meal, I'm probably just gonna make a really quick sandwich that I've been eating for every meal for the last like week. So I'm like, let me treat myself to a nice little burrito today. And so I went and the place was packed. It was packed with people, everyone waiting for their burrito, their nachos, their tacos, their bowls, their everything. And in my head I was like, at first I went, I ordered, like I waited in line, I ordered, it's very tight. We were all just over there, just kind of standing there. And in my head, I was like, I wonder why I didn't like think to just not go today. Like it's like passing it by and then I see it's full, like it's very packed, like and just like go somewhere else and like get food quickly. And I was like, I'm actually really glad that I didn't. Like I'm happy. I was very content to like wait like just like surrounded by people, because in my head I was like, look at us, like all of us wanted everyone here thought to come here to grab a burrito right now, and everyone's just there, like, and everyone is wearing a completely different outfit. Like some people like clearly came from some sort of fitness thing, some people came directly from work, like everyone's got like their own little story, and like everyone's just kind of standing there patiently with their receipt in hand waiting for their like burrito to be ready or whatever they ordered to be ready. And I was like, this is just really neat. I feel like, I don't know, it was nice and like a little human. It was, and I'm like, I realized it reminded me that I don't leave my apartment too much. I mean, apart from like, I do go to my dance classes. And like in those moments, I feel very human as well. But like, I don't really go out to like eat much. So like, it was like a nice little, like, you know, another one of those types of experiences, but it was really sweet. I was like, yeah. I was like, this is really nice. It also like, I was just like noticing things. I don't know. I was noticing the art on the walls. I was like noticing like people's outfits. I was like, it got like my brain, my like gears were turning. It made me feel like I was like, it was like somewhere in the same category as whatever like the creative stuff that I like to do is in my brain. All of those bits were like lighting up as I was like existing in that moment and just like looking at stuff and occupying my time while in there. My brain was having a lot of fun with it. So it was nice. It was a really nice little thing today. Um, but yeah, that's it. I did eat my burrito. It was so good. It was extra good today. I don't know like who in the back is God, what was it? Was it like Mike's Way or whatever? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing to these burritos, but it was everything. It was probably one of the best ones I've had from this place. They really someone I don't know, someone was real delicate with it back there. But it was really good. So I'm feeling very content. I feel very full. I have been less hesitant to consume my Thin Mints that are in the freezer at the moment because now I know I can get knockoffs, which I actually should probably do. Maybe tomorrow I'll do that. Um, but yeah, so feeling good. Definitely feeling a lot better now that I napped. I did not get like the most amount of sleep through my nap. Like I probably only napped for like, I have no idea how long I napped for, but like it was not enough to like give me a normal night's rest. However, it did help a lot. Do you know what else helps a lot? Sneezing. One moment, please. Just gonna roll away. I have returned from sneezing, not to be confused with sneezing, which I can't do while sitting down right now. Little human, little human. I love that dog emote. Anyway, but how are you doing? How are you feeling? Are you like alive right now? Oh, I'm very high right now. I just saw that message. Nice. Thrilled for you. Oh, next one play schedule one. We also should pick a game. We should pick a game for today. Speaking of games, hi Giselle. Giselle, what games have you been playing? I need more thoughts and ideas. I would do Repo again too. I would do Peak again as well. I'm like, I don't even know what kind of hiccup that was, but it was something for sure. It was most definitely something. I finished South of Midnight. How was it? It was good. How many hours did it take for you? I like really do need to. Oh, I didn't get that bundle yet. I have it open in my tab. I think I opened it up and then did you send it? I might have been right before I left. But I want to because the bundle with the because I want to get content warning. And if I'm getting content warning, I'm basically already I might as well. So I received some news yesterday. Didn't say good or bad news, so I'm like, wait. What, you don't have to, but would you like to share? Around 13 hours, but I was also looking around for stuff. Nice. Are you still trying to like 100% it? I love that deal emote. The one that you just saw floating over here. Living for that one. So for context, let me actually lower the volume a little bit. Tiniest, teeny little, teeny tiny bit. So for context, our landlord is a family friend. Like my stepdad has lived in this house for like 40 years with some time in between when he left for college. Anyway, there's no lease to my knowledge, and we get a really good deal on our rent. Well, he wants his house back. Oh no. Previously, he had told us we had at least until next August. Well, yesterday he calls and says he needs it by September? This September? Okay, if it's May. Okay, at least there's like summer through. But like still, damn. That's like huge. Now, I lived here for 18 years. We moved when I was 4. And I just found out I'll be moving in September. How are you feeling? Like with there are a couple different like angles to this as well. There's the one is just moving out of the home that you grew up in. And then there's also moving out and possibly having either moving with your family or moving into a place outside of where your family lives. So like whether with a roommate or by yourself or something. So stressed. I could imagine. We do content warning next time since you have it now. Wait, let me get it. Let me snag it real quick. Log in to add to cart. Gotta sign up. Okay. Okay. I got it. You know what? When does this deal end? I'm assuming there's still some time, right? Um, partner showcase. Yeah, I'll get it after stream today, so I don't get too distracted. Unless it ends soon. But Highbringer of Butter and your 20th seltzer. Wrong one. That happens. I figured when I first saw it, I was like, I feel like maybe you're trying to claim a seltzer. Hi, how are you? I work full time and make more than minimum wage. And for a studio apartment in the city, I'd have to spend like 110% of my monthly income. Like the rent alone would be like 110% of your monthly income. So it's not even like you'd have to spend that and then like the rent alone. Do you see yourself what do you have in mind? Obviously there are like a billion like directions this could go in. Um yeah, you're good. I think feel like, oh, you know what? It could be yeah, in the ER. It's all good waiting for a doctor. I hope you're okay. What happened? Do you want to, you don't need to disclose, but is your finger okay? Did something happen to it that you are open to sharing? You don't need to though if you don't want to. It could be personal. I was gonna say I feel like because the word finger in, I think that Twitch auto mod is yeah, really feeling that. Well, it's not feeling that, but it yeah, sorry, back to my original question. Um do you So my question, Johnny, would be more of like, are you considering moving with your family? Are you considering moving? Does your family, like, has your family thought about what they want to do? I don't have any friends who are looking to move out right now, and I'm mad nervous about moving in with a rando. I get harassed on the streets regularly for looking queer in the city. I don't want to end up living with one of those people. Very understandable because I know that um, I feel like not feeling comfortable in your own space is like takes such a big toll on you. Like for me, um I've had many different I've had a variety of different like living situations like growing up. Or like more like even let's say in my more like adult years. Like once I went to college and after that I was going like, apartments with different roommates and stuff. And also like when you do like, extended stays in certain places or you do like longer trips or something and being uncomfortable in the space where it's like your home base is, I feel like it's like a buildup of like anxiety constantly. And like there have been, luckily most of my experiences have been good, but there have been some that have made me like be like, I need to be elsewhere right now. So I hope you're able to find something. Does your family know like is there any direction where you see like your family, you see being able to stay with your family and your family moving to a place that's more ideal for your current like living and work situation? Remember we said we get a really good deal on our rent. Equivalent places in the city go for about 1,600 to 800 more than what my parents are currently paying. Oh shit, we don't exactly have the extra 1,800 a month laying around, so they're not sure what they're doing yet either. You said you found this out yesterday? Oh, like, I almost did not throw up, but almost did. Damn. Okay, yeah, that's like a big. I mean, I know it's like just soon as hell yesterday. I imagine this is gonna evolve as like they try to kind of like figure that out. Do you see? Yeah, it's tough. Have you been like? Have you been thinking about it at all today, or have you just been like kind of autopilot doing your own thing and being like, I need time to before I start processing this? I'd love to move out. I just don't know how I'll finance it. Is there any? How did you meet your current friends? Like, did you like are they all like from school and stuff? I don't know what Canadian squatting laws are like. I mean, work has kept me busy today and last night. I lost myself in my book. Got it. Okay. Bright side. Well, I mean, not really bright side, but I know at least. So there are a couple months left. Yeah, I would say like, well, I met Kira out. Kira you met at work. Bia and Maya you met in college, and Mika you met in high school. Okay. I was gonna say like if like you met them like in any like this was going to be like maybe you can like meet people in like a similar, these are all just like regular like life environments though. It's not like a, it's not like a, like at like an art type of place or something. Like it's not like you go to like pottery classes and like you meet like people there, or like you go to like a writers club or something. I was gonna say like if you had like one of those, then like maybe like you'll find like kind of like-minded people that, and then maybe like someone's looking to move, but I know it's tough. Are there any like boards online that you can potentially find people, or like groups? Would it help to find a group in some way, like a club or like an online thing of like people that are not scary, and then within that see if anyone needs a roommate, instead of going to like a roommate thing and then hoping that someone is not scary? Yeah, the time and energy or simple work days to do that. Yeah, no, it's understandable. It totally makes sense. Maybe that's a good idea. All I can think about is like for me, I mean, I don't know. I'm very fortunately not in this situation. If I'm scared. Like, there's like that writers group that I used to go to, for example, where it would just be like weekly, like we just all would be going to this bar and we'd all just like write based like a prompt. Someone would read an excerpt of something, they'd give a prompt, and then we'd all just like write, and then whoever wants to read, and that was it. Did that for like a little while, for a couple of months, or maybe like a year even. And I feel like through that, for example, I met one, most like 95% of the time, because different people come each week, but they're consistent people. Like 95% of the time, people are very like, everyone's part of like kind of the same community, and everyone's much more like-minded on the same page of like things, just like with the world, in relation to the world around them. And I feel like that would be like a pool of people where I might be like, I would be able to find someone that I like and would be able to coexist with. A big thing also I know is like finding someone that you would be good to coexist with. Yeah, because I know sometimes just finding someone who's like chill is not enough. Because if they're chill but they're not, but y'all don't vibe in a living together sense, then I know that's also a possibility. It would be dope to live alone. Just, I don't know, I might have to move to another city and commute to my fucking retail job. Is there any, I mean, you like, how tied are you to your current like workplace? Like, is there like, there's not like another location that you can work at, right? Imagine, oh my God, no, not where your other district manager is. I'm like, it's hard enough to find someone who's not gonna krill, not the krill. Oh, because I'm trans. God, the emoji. God damn it. I never mind someone who I won't be violently annoyed by. Yeah, I'd like insane criteria, like to like the fact that like you gotta actually like filter through people to this degree is, I'm so sorry. I wonder if you can look at, let me see, allow someone to give you more time. It's a very short time to kick someone out after they've lived there for so long. Honestly, low-key true. I feel like if this were in the US, y'all would be able to stay for longer. Although I don't know how, kind of, I mean, not to like get messy, but uh is this family friend like, so what's that relationship like now? I can't work in another location because I would be demoted if I move, and then I won't be full time. Okay, yeah. Got it. So I know like in the US, for example, I actually don't know. I don't know what squatting laws are like. But like I'm like conceptually, I think like squatting has to do with like if you are living in a place for for an extended amount of time, I think regardless of like documentation, like if you're in there, then it gets, the laws get funky. But I don't know what Canada's like. And I also don't know what the laws are like here either, so don't trust me on this. I don't know. We never loved this guy or anything, but he was just like friends with my dad's dad. Got it. Okay. So it was just kind of like we're living here. We're living here and you are giving us a good deal, so we're just gonna have a chill dynamic, but we're not like hanging out on the weekends type of thing. That's what I'm envisioning at least. Exactly. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. BRB about to go study Canadian law. But yeah, on I do think or I'm hoping that, because I know this news is very sudden, I'm hoping that as time goes on, like I feel like over the next like week or so, because this is like literally like just like yesterday, there will be a little bit more information and maybe coordination that can occur. But I obviously I don't know. I'm said, but like I know you don't know. I know you know that I don't know. But I'm hoping that like more, it's very sudden right now, and I'm hoping that things more direction becomes clear or apparent. Yeah, yeah, it makes sense. Are you looking to like, what kind of related to this or not? But like, are you like good like? Do you feel like you're gonna be able to like sleep like normally and stuff tonight and like do what you want to like have like the rest of like your nighttime okay? Or is it something that you think is gonna be like on your mind? So hi Matt. I've been wanting to move out. I was just low key hoping the housing market would crash first. I mean, look, there's always hope. There's always a chance. Um, hmm. Thanks, Matt. Oh, I need to schedule a hair appointment. That's another thing. I gotta do that soon. I was listening to the best day ever. Well, I was listening to the best day ever. My intuition brought me here. Aww. Wait, that's really sweet. I feel like I did something SpongeBob related recently. No, I think I'm lying. Yeah, maybe I've just been seeing more SpongeBob memes on my For You page. Hi, Daisy. Hello, hello. How are you today? And what had you listening to Best Day Ever, Mads? Were you just like, I want to listen to the greatest song of all time, or did it just come on shuffle? Like, what do you mean I'm spending 110% of my monthly income on like a 5x5 room, and a sink and a jail cell ass window and no on-site laundry? Yeah, that's another okay. Well, summertime is weird. Summertime is busy time. We're like kind of in summer. What are the chances? Well, I guess you're gonna see what your parents do as well. So I think that's gonna. I think what your parents do, or what your the currently everyone that's living in your current home, whatever they ultimately decide to do, I think will probably play a role in your next decision, because it will be like, I'm assuming it would be the alternative to whatever you end up finding. But there may be situations where you can take over. Like, sometimes people are like looking to like fill in a roommate. Um, but you also don't want someone that is not you don't want someone scary and violent. That's also true. Another possible network is asking friends if they have friends that, or if they know anyone that is looking for a roommate, because at least there's some sort of direct connection to like people that you do fuck with. Let me see. Sorry, I came in mid conversation, but I hope everything works out. Oh, it's very sweet of you. But yes, true. Yeah, I think it'll be a journey. Bright side, I mean, not like the side's super bright right now. But I'm hoping that like you just need to find one that works. But I know it's scary, and I don't know, like, the uncertainty definitely is like a layer of like, fear that comes with it. Um, but I hope they all like find some sort of like resolution soon, mainly just for your peace of mind, because it's nice to have that, it's nice to be able to like exhale and not stress about, especially something like this when it comes to like housing and stuff. But yeah. Um, but yeah. Google says if you have a lease under a specific date, I fear I feel like it's something that like a real lawyer would need to like chime in on. I feel like, yeah. To come down. Yeah. Do you think like you're the people who like are, I think you said, hold on. He's friends with your dad's dad. I wonder if like if that would ever like if yeah I don't have lawyer money, yeah. I feel like lawyer time is so expensive. I don't I don't think I've ever had a lawyer. So I don't think I'm almost certain, but I feel like lawyers are like, I mean, I guess it depends on the lawyer, but isn't it like hundreds or like thousands of dollars an hour? Then like I feel like I would be so stressed about like my words. I would be like, how do I maximize the number of words that I can get out of them during this hour? That sounds so scary. I'm like, what if you only see them for like 10 minutes? Do you pay what a 1/6 of the price? Or do you pay for the whole hour? And what if you only need it for 10 minutes but you're paying for the whole hour? So then what do you do for the remaining of the 50 minutes? Do you force them to watch you do like your talents? If you're practicing your juggling, are you like, okay, sit there and watch me juggle? I mean, because if you're paying for their time, yeah. I'm looking at moving on. I've been wanting to move out anyway. I was just hoping it would be after the words. After the housing market collapses, I'll make it work. I need to move out of my parents' home at some point. I'm very hopeful for you. Yeah. I don't, there's obviously, there's only oh so much that I know or like can do, but, feel if you ever need to message me for anything related or like you like find situations and you just want to bounce it off of like different friends of yours to be like how do you feel about this situation, what read are you getting on this, definitely always feel free to, but you know, follow your heart. Yeah, I know there's still some time. I know it's not a ton of time for some for a situation like this, but I know there's still some time, so I'm hoping that like more stuff comes out as time passes. Of course, sending you lots of love. Let's put another song over here. But yeah, but sending you lots of love. Yeah. I hope that like God, I hope that the rest of the week is just like chill to like balance this out a little bit. I mean, it's not really a full balance, but like it's I know it's definitely a stressful start to the week. On a Monday, I know today's Tuesday, but this was yesterday. Like, damn. Okay, if you want, no promises, but what if I collapse the Canadian housing market right now? What if today's stream activity is collapsing the Canadian housing market? I feel like there's got to be a way. I feel like nobody. This is what it is. I don't think anyone intends. Well, actually, I don't know. Someone who like knows their shit. It's gonna be like, actually, people do try to do this, but like maybe nobody intends to collapse a housing market, and so like it in practice. So like it's probably like, it could just be super easy, but like no one just does it because like they haven't like considered it to be a good option. But what if Canadian housing market collapse speedrun? Now, what indie developer wants to put this on Steam right now, actually? Hey guys, welcome back to the Johnny Says channel. Today, we're collapsing the Canadian housing market. New Mr. Beast video just dropped. God. That's crazy. I don't even know how any of it works. I'm like, there's probably a bubble involved somewhere, but all I know is that all bubble blowing babies will be beaten senseless by every able-bodied patron in the bar. Bar? Is that what it is? I just want to be able to afford rent, guys. I like it's crazy that like that needs to be like an ask. I need that seltzer. I'm so full from this burrito that like I don't know where. It's crazy. I keep saying that, but I'm not saying why. Um, I'm so full from this burrito. Like I cannot eat. Okay, maybe I can't eat another burrito. I don't even know. It's like I feel so stuffed and like bloated from it, but I would like demolish like an ice cream right now. Like an ice cream cone or something. Or like a sundae. I won't even lie. I'd fuck up a burrito. But if I fuck up a burrito right now, it would need to have a hot sauce because hot sauce makes it taste lighter for me for some reason. I don't know how that works, but it's just, yeah. I feel like when I eat, if I eat it with hot sauce, then like it, for some reason, like like it like half disappears, and not just because I ate half of it. I would love ice cream, but it would not like me. It's a one-sided relationship. What ice cream do you usually go for? I love like a chocolatey thing. I like all flavors of ice cream that I've tried so far. But like, I love like in terms of like the basics, like any chocolate or vanilla base with like stuff in it. I love. I am a very chocolatey person, so I would love like a chocolate ice cream. In Argentina, I love like a dulce de leche ice cream. They have that at a lot of their ice cream places. Actually, there's a place in Florida. I found one. I don't know if it's. I think it's in Miami, maybe. Might be in Miami. It's a place called Fredo. I haven't seen it in Argentina in forever, and I saw it in Miami like one time, some number of years ago. But I thought it was I thought it was an Argentinian thing. What's crazy is I think it's an Italian thing. But it used to be all over Buenos Aires, and they would have this dulce de leche ice cream. Every like ice cream place in Argentina has dulce de leche ice cream. But like Fredo was like one of like the OG spots that I was just familiar with when I was like a child, like 5 years old type child, a child. And I found, and I don't know, I saw when I saw it in the US, I was like, that's crazy. But then I tried it, and it was it. It was the same one. And I say that only because a lot of dulce de leche ice creams that are here are not the same as the dulce de leche ice cream that like they have in Argentina. Like it's genuinely just a different flavor, like across the board between like consistency, color, and taste. Like it's not even like it's trying to be the same thing and it's different. It's like genuinely, I think, just like a different interpretation of like what like a dulce de leche ice cream would taste like. But in Argentina, dulce de leche ice cream is my top, especially if you have it like granizado and you have like a little chocolate bits in there. Here, it depends on the ice cream place I go to. I'll usually go for some sort of like chocolatey thing also. I do like stuff in my ice cream when it's an option, but I don't need it. I do also enjoy a vanilla soft serve. That's actually interesting because for me, I think for a soft serve, I always go vanilla. But for anything else, I would go chocolate. Again, as a base. And if I can choose a couple flavors, I'll probably choose a couple flavors. I don't go too crazy where I don't get enough of any of them, but I'll have a few. I like a good combo. Also, hi Stucky, enjoy your third seltzer. And thank you so much for the lurk. Surviving with max 200 in my name every month in September, but I will try to save up until then. I've been saving a while already, so I'm not like completely fucked, and I have lots of support, and like I know I want to end up on the street, but it's definitely a big shift. It's definitely a big shift time. That's so understandable. Is there any way you'd be able to, like, do you foresee a way that with the price point that you're anticipating the cost of living being for you, do you foresee an option of saving up to afford 1 year's worth of living away? I also don't know what that's like though, in terms of like here, for example, in New York, you don't need to have enough money to pay rent. You need to have like 40 times the amount of money to pay rent, which is like absurd. And then if you don't, then you need to like find like a collection of people that do. Not like always, but it's like a standard practice. So like, is that something like, is that like with you? Is that the same thing in Canada? Talking about it as if it's a whole unit. It's all the same across the board. I mean, it might be. I feel like that's what it's like. I don't know what it's like. Actually, no, the 40 times, I don't know if that's New York, or like just main cities, or if it's everywhere here. But it's like just having enough to pay rent, which is already absurd, is not enough most of the time. Let me see, I think I only don't like rum raisin and the ice cream that's orange flavored with black licorice swirl. Is that at like a Baskin Robbins type situation? I haven't been to Baskin Robbins in forever. I feel like I used to go because there used to be one. They used to do like the Dunkin' Donuts Baskin Robbins were like a common thing. And I remember when I was like much, much younger, I feel like I used to go to those. I think Ben and Jerry's is like one of the only ice cream places that I've gone to as an ice cream parlor in the last maybe couple of years. No, there might have been some like one-offs of like a place that is not a chain that I knew of. Like apples and oranges, they're fruit, but you can't compare otherwise. Indeed. The wisest you are, Mads. I don't know why I phrased it that way. It probably is there. It seems like something that would be there. I remember Baskin Robbins would always like have like funky flavors, but one of the flavors that I loved was called World Class Chocolate, and it was so good. And then I think I used to have it consistently for like years, and then they just got rid of it one year. Like, not only did they get rid of it one year, but like it pissed me off because I didn't understand why. Like they got rid of it, and then like the flavors that were there were like mostly trash. Like I could have wiped out like 80% of those of the flavors that they did keep. I don't know why they got rid of my World Class Chocolate. It wasn't even a temporary flavor. I don't know whose decision it was, if there was like a change in management or what, but yeah, I don't know, that did piss me off. I was like perpetually angry for like 8 days. Yeah, and kind of, yeah, like credit scores and shit. Luckily, I'm good on that. It shouldn't be a problem. But we are going to talk to some people and they're looking for a place. We were talking to some people and they were looking for a place to live. And they were saying the real estate agent told them they should put in an offer higher than the asking offer. This is for a studio. And it's only like my brother. No one could afford any of this. He told me to bid on a studio apartment higher than the asking price. I'm going to Krill. The Krill is so good. Because is the Krill in your, what emojis do y'all use? Is the Krill in your recents? I'm like, is it like 2 taps, 0 swiping away to type in the Krill? Do you just hit the emoji button and then it's like there on whatever page is available? I was so annoyed. I used to like love having predictive text on my phone because like I could type like the name of an emoji and like it would appear and I could just tap it. I didn't have to switch to the emoji keyboard to do that. But then they put that stupid like AI predicting like sentences thing where like it tries to like write a whole response, like a whole sentence for you. And I hate seeing it. I'm like, let me think of my own ideas. And my mom's like, how was your day? I don't want someone to tell me to say it was great. I'm like, if I'm going to say that, I want it to be my own thought. I want to decide how my day was. No, I type shrimp and it comes up in the suggested. That's what I wish I could do. I literally most recently, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I turned off my predictive text. Cause like, again, I wish like, if anything, leave it, but just let me make it back to words again. It's fine for the words. I'll take it for the individual words, like the spelling issues and whatever. But I hate when it gives me sentences because I'm like, you don't know what I want to say. And also, if it's kind of like if you put what I was originally going to say, well, now I don't want to say that because I'm like, well, I didn't even get to think of it. It took out all the fun of having a conversation. Why am I trying to like disconnect from existing? Zay, enjoy your 384th seltzer. How you doing today? And hi, welcome in. How are you? Ooh, how do I say your name? I see Agua's in there. Welcome in. A pleasure to meet you. Can eat farts and get pink eye in both eyes. Yeah. Not to like say that like I like got really invested in this, but I'm pretty sure at some point the farting on people's pillows, this is already getting so bad. Remember that was like a thing that like people used to like say like, oh, if you got pink eye, someone might have like farted on your pillow or something. If nobody said that to you, by the way, unhear all of that. Unhear it, ignore it. Don't even let yourself think about what this conversation just turned into. But I'm pretty sure like I looked it up once, or I didn't look it up. Maybe it like came up in a video and then I looked it up and like found out that like that isn't how it spreads or something. I don't know. Really threw me in a whirlwind. It's like my whole like world was shaken. Like here you are thinking you understand how people get pink eye and suddenly it's different. I'm good. I'm happy to hear that. I am sorry that you had to hear what I said, but I am happy to hear what you said. My table's turned, your table. The turntables. TVers. Yeah. I'm like, let me just list all of the table memes that I have in my head right now. You beat me to it. We are one. Low-key considering moving to Toronto. It would be so expensive, but also low-key very similar price to my city and way more options and much more exciting city. I would have to commute to work, which would mean I'd also need the money to commute from another city. So it's tough. Everything's tough. But I got budgeting skills. I'll make it work. Again, and not to like downplay it in a way that like makes it seem easy. I genuinely do believe that you will like find some way to make it work. But I don't want that to the idea of that to take away from knowing how much work it like could take for you to kind of like get all this together. Because I know it's a lot of mental energy, it's a lot of time. Um, it's what I like to call okay. There are two angles. I mean, there are many angles to this. There are certain things. This one is a new problem that it's like for anyone here that's like ever like had a car and then like something in the car just like breaks and it's like, well, now I just have like a new, or it's if you have a pet and the pet gets like a medical bill, and it's like a new problem that like didn't exist before. There's nothing that you did actively to like make that thing happen, but it's something that you have to like deal with. This is very much like one of those where it's just like the fuck suddenly, like it's like you obviously you did not sign up for this, but like it just kind of just, but like you have to deal with it. I'm hoping that it serves. I'm hoping that once there's some resolution to it and everyone finds a place where they are comfortable and things can proceed as normal, that it, that you're able to like look back on it in a way of seeing it as like a good, like kind of redirection or a good push for like the next like stage of your life. But again, I know there's so much here that you also have to like deal with this right now. What is this emote? Maximum overdrive. I never use this, but I should. Is that plankton exploding on a Krabby Patty? Classic stream. But yeah, if you do move to Toronto, that'd be super cool. You know, new city, like new activities, new environment, different people. Classic plankton. I was watching, I was going back to some of our Date Everything footage, and one of the characters kind of sounds like plankton. It's shitty, but it is definitely a good push, and I'm also excited. So much in between, and I know it will get harder before it settles, but it is exciting too. I think so too. I'm glad like you're able to at least like have that angle coexist with the other one right now. Because again, like I know it's a lot. This Remy, I haven't seen Remy Wolf. I've been wanting to see Remy Wolf live. I feel like I saw footage of a recent concert, but I've never gotten to see Remy Wolf live. We have Gov Ball in a month, by the way. I think. What days is this? It's in exactly a month. Damn, I didn't know it was exactly a month. We have Gov Ball in exactly a month, which I'm very excited for. I'm excited to see Raven Lene. I'm excited to see a lot of artists that are playing, but I'm excited to see Raven Lene. I think it'll be a fun show. I haven't gone to a concert in a while. And I love like what it gives me as like a human. I still need to go to I did not pick my days to do things. I did not pick my days, and I said I would pick my days. I needed to plan the days for certain activities. 1 B30. That goal is going to go real strong this month. Okay, we're about a week into May. Why are we about a week into May? We're about a week into May. I will say it's had a very interesting start so far. I think May has had a very interesting start. I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? How have the last 5 days been? Vibe wise, what's the vibe check right now? I'm like, what vibe are we feeling for May? It is my birth month, so I'm like, there's gonna be a little highlight there, I think. I think this month is going to be very good. I think this month is going to be a little, maybe even like a little, I think it's gonna be a very enriching month. I think I'm going to be putting a lot of effort. I'm always putting effort into things, but I think like now I will be like doing a lot of things this month. I think I'm going to feel very fulfilled. I think I'm going to feel very tired, but I think I'm going to have a lot of experiences this month. I see myself going places. I see myself doing certain activities. I see myself making things. Yeah. I think this month I'm going to have potentially, I had, one singing lesson already. Oh, let me actually check that off my list. I had one singing lesson today. I could foresee maybe 2 or 3 more this month, potentially with a new singing coach that has some free time, unless a slot opens up with my current one. So I think that's gonna be nice. I foresee myself going to karaoke. I see wardrobe shifts. Like I think that I'm gonna, the clothing, now that the weather's getting warmer, I'm shifting the rotation of clothing that I use. Today actually, normally when like I just need to like wear like a t-shirt to just like have a t-shirt on, like I'll just like go through like one of my scrap t-shirts. So I'm like, I don't want to use one of my nice ones because then I don't have to wash it and then I'm using it up. But today I was like, let me just use the shirts that I never use, and I did, and it was really nice. I need to remind myself this month to use my clothing. I think it's something that I don't do. I'm gonna put my leg down. My legs are up. I need to remind myself to use my clothing and not try to save everything. I think I've been like okay at it this year. Like there have been moments where like anytime I'm leaving, anytime I'm going, I'm dressing up for an event. I am open to using any part of my wardrobe, which is good. It's a big shift from a couple years ago. Um, I will try to do it for more day-to-day things. Unless unless I find myself actually I don't even know how many like social activities I can like fit into like a week and still have energy for. Cause like I gotta sleep too, you know? I don't know like what times like I'm gonna like try to be sleeping this month. Cause I feel like if I go out, like I'm okay with starting the night early and then getting back not too late. It's so good to wake up the next day and still have like a day that you can enjoy and feel and experience. Not me yawning and then unmuting you and then you yawned. I felt your yawn hit me from across the screen. I uploaded a video to YouTube once where it was just me trying to make my dog yawn by yawning in her face. I spent like 2 minutes, I believe, yawning in my dog's face until she yawned. And I think that's still on the internet. Did you sound what game you're playing? I have not. Shout out Ugly Pink Pole. Let me take a look. We do have ads playing in like 2.5 minutes, and then after that let's jump into a game. We can. Should we like start I mean, it's 11 p.m. Should we do a small game or a big game? Or a social game? Social game would be would be like Giselle, hop on. But no, you don't have to. We didn't do a scary game on Sunday, so we could do a scary game today. We haven't resumed date everything in a while, so that's another option as well. I'm peeking through. Oh, you know what? I think I saw ZG using this. Is this it? Was it? Oh no, it was this? No, what the fuck was the thing? Was it? Ah, this is what it was. It was this website right here. Oh, raffles after 20,000 points. If you want to enter, you type in next one. Join the channel, you can possibly win some. Also, how was the nap? It was so good. Fuck. Do any of y'all like actively nap or have y'all napped recently? Where is this? And then it's this. Yes, can I bookmark this? There we go. Cool. Let's go here. All right, so something we can do before we get into our ugly pink poll, kind of, is, do you know what I need to do? I wonder if I can, so there's this. There's this like grids thing that I saw ZG using, and I was like, this is actually really good for showing what games we have. We put games in here, and it could be a good little visual. And then if we want, we could like, you know, vote on some, but like you just search a game and do it. So let's say we wanted to throw in, is that Letterboxd? It is actually. If I nap, I can't sleep at night. How many hours of sleep do you feel like you get at night? Also, ads are gonna play in a minute. I almost said an hour. But we won't get ads for an hour after this, so I'll be pretty sweet, I think. Let me put. So I'll put an example here. If I want, I could type in Toontown. If I type it correctly, and then you just do that, and then it's like, okay, we could see things. It's pretty nice. What the hell was that? Toontown Rampa? The fuck? Hold on. What the hell are you? Huh? Toontown. Haven't heard that name in years. What's Toontown Rampa. What platform is this on? Wherever I hear, whenever I hear this song, oh, um, I don't know why. I don't know if it was like a bunch of people were uploading choreo to this, or if like it was just like one video or one class that everyone filmed themselves in and like uploaded it. But like I feel like there was a whole month where I was just seeing dance videos to this song, so that's all I think about. Sounds like Danganronpa. Yeah, and which is what I think it would be like, which I also have, by the way. Have you played it, Vaughn? Have you played any of them? I have. Let me see. I have four Danganronpa games. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I have four of them. I have two, Another Episode, Trigger Happy Havoc, and V3 Killing Harmony. I've seen them all, but played none. Oh, this is when we were talking about like reading, right? I think there were a lot of like visual novel style games. Yeah, okay, I remember this. It's all coming back to me now. Isn't that a song? Feels like a song, like an old song. Hmm. I saw someone uploaded a video on TikTok where they were like, by the way, like that Where's the Chapstick video is 19 years old. It's about to be 20 years old today. Like, or like this month, it's gonna be 20 years old. And the comments being like, the way I have no idea what video you're talking about. In my head, I'm like, damn. Oh, that's what it's like. That's what it's like. Let me see. Here's a question. If I look to move in August, September, when would you recommend I start scheduling like apartment viewings and start putting in applications and shit? Um, Depending on, so again, everything comes down to like your neighborhood, like the neighborhood that you're looking in. So let me wait for a second. Everything comes down to the neighborhood that you're looking in. Um, Here it's normally good to like look within. So let's say I wanted to move in like June. Here things move very fast, so it's like start looking in mid-April, get an idea mid-April and start touring apartments May. Depending on what your fallback is. If you can afford to, so rents here tend to be cheaper in the wintertime than the summertime. Summertime is peak move time. That's when things get the most expensive. Everything that I'm saying applies to where I am. Obviously, see what applies to where you are in relation to these. So I would say, depending on how fast things move, like one of my apartments, the apartments that I have like signed leases on, like what, you know, back in the day with like my roommates and stuff, I remember were, because those like I like were just like I needed to move by a certain timeline. So we viewed an apartment, signed a lease, and moved in within a span of like 2-3 weeks. Um, it's like things move very fast. Some apartments might not move as fast. If you see an apartment that's been listed for a long time and it still has not been rented out, then there's probably a little bit of an advantage there. Although you got to find out like why. But usually the good stuff from what I've seen moves very, very quickly. Here, there are a shit ton of people where I live, so it is like I don't know what's unique to where I am compared to where you are right now, or if it's the same type of situation. Um, so if you're looking for like September, like I would peek at what things look like in July and start touring apartments end of July and starting in August. Probably starting in August better, but end of July in case there's something that's like that you like in July that's like, you know what, it's worth paying for the extra month. Um, yeah. And then also think about what your backup is. If you know you need to find a place by August versus having, let's say, or sorry, by September versus having a like kind of like transition period where you move with the people wherever your household is currently moving to. If like you can afford like time and effort and energy wise to move with them until you find something that's like a little bit more ideal for you, then the pressure is a little bit not as bad. And I would tour them. Like if you're looking for September, I would tour in August. That's what I would do here, especially if I had a fallback plan of like worst case, there's like 1 month where I live like kind of uncomfortably. Um, but if you have like a hard deadline, like I don't have a fallback for this, then I would maybe do like, if you're looking for September, I would maybe do like mid-July peak at what exists. But odds are a PlayStation tour in August will be more likely what you'd want to close down on, unless you can afford the extra month to pay for it and just move earlier, which is also an option. If you find something that you like in like July, like obviously it's like, oh no, but you're losing out on a month that you could be saving. If that month doesn't make the biggest difference savings wise, like if it's going to be like the same level of we're scraping by and you find a place that works out for you well in July, that might be worth it over something in August. So you can consider that as an option too, especially if you're already planning on moving regardless. My favorite visual novel game is called 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. Let me look this up. 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. Okay, it's not on Steam. It's definitely not on Steam. Let me see here. 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. 999. Is it a DS game? Oh, wait. Oh, it does exist. Zero Escape. Okay. The Nonary games, did I say that right? Like, yeah, I've been given a lot of support from friends and family. And like, I know I went up on the streets. I know, like, you know, there are couches I can crash on and leave boxes under for a month if needed. Okay, cool. That gives you just like potentially just the right amount of flexibility you have if the timing isn't perfect. Nonary has a 9. I shit you not. That scared the living shit out of me. I saw that. And I genuinely thought that there was something in my kitchen because it was like right where like the island starts. It just kind of popped up. That was so scary. I was like, what the fuck is in my kitchen right now? He's on your island. Starts like just vibing. I haven't, but welcome in. I've never thought about it. How did you get that username? Feels like it would be a hard one to get. Just fully a whole guy, just in my kitchen. All right, wait, I can turn off my AC now. Welcome in. Do you know how to ride? Not do you know how to ride a tricycle? I would imagine yes, actually. A unicycle would impress me a little bit more than being able to ride a tricycle, but I guess riding a tricycle is still impressive. It involves, you gotta like, you know, turn pedals, even though it's got a little more balance on there. Surprisingly, it wasn't. I'm surprised. Maybe if it was just like tricycle instead of like, you know, probably pick it up pretty quick. Do you know how to ride bikes? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. My God, they're on my couch. They're on my couch. Oh, I almost took a bite. Like as if it was the pretty patty on my screen. But I was like, that shouldn't do that. I ride bikes a lot. Do you use them? Do you ride them like purely like to take strolls on bikes, or do you ride them to commute to places? Here, a lot of people really do commute with a bike, but you need bike storage for that. Well, it depends, I guess. You can also like city it. Commute mostly. How is there a certain like distance of a commute? Like, would you commute like any? Would you bike if the weather isn't like freezing or like snow, obviously? Would you bike like any distance for the most part for something that's like a reasonable commute? Because I feel like I know people that like would be for something that would be like a 40-minute car commute, bike that distance for their commute. But I don't know what that would be. I don't know how many miles like that commute would be for them. 11:11. For anyone who's new here, also welcome in, Raven. If you exclamation point 11 or 1111 or any spam of ones or exclamation points like this, we'll give you 1,111 points. Oh no, 11,111 points because it's currently 11:11 for me. I love walking. Me too. I walk and I take the subway. I primarily walk though. The only times that I will reduce my walking a little bit is if my SI joint's acting up again, but which it kind of is a little bit right now, which is why I'm sitting on my taco. Well, I'm sitting against my taco. My taco is pressed against the chair and me. Oh my God, thanks so much for the follows. I appreciate that too. It's 4 a.m. Oh my God, are you okay? Hell yeah. And just know anyone that's 11:11 during 11:11 has contributed to our total fish count. We've made 10,499 fish. Trying to decide if I should refund a controversial emote on Fortnite. Is it the one from the case, the recent the case that is getting worse every single time I read a headline about it? Hi, Nathan. How you doing today? I got some would you rather questions. How as long as none of them are offensive, as long as none of them are offensive, I think that covers everything. I think that covers all the all the things I fear. How was your nap? It was so good. Oh, it was so good. It was so needed. I needed it so badly. I napped so well. Okay, well, you know what? We don't need that one. Is my bot talking shit? I'm just gonna. That one scares me. You know what? I'm no more would you rather's. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with the would you rather's. Um, Hi Grace. Oh my god, everyone's awake right now. I just decided. Good. My bot deserves it. You're right. I'm glad you remember that it was a bot. I was like, okay. I was like, I really hope you don't think it's a real person. But then I remember from last time. I know we talked about this. But I'm doing well. My nap was so good. I also have I changed my sheets. So like I was like a little sweaty these last couple days. So it was nice to rest on like fresh sheets, which really does make all the difference. Everything like they did, like it was more of, oh god, I don't even know. I just like I laid back when I nap on my back. Like it's like I need that sleep. Well, I can sleep on my back pretty well, but I think it's also because I'm usually like very tired. Not. I oftentimes put myself in positions that make me very tired. I'm gonna remind myself why I'm very tired. I but like if I'm on my back and I know I could fall asleep immediately, I know it's gonna hit. I know it's gonna be good because there's full comfort there. All right, so no more would you rather's. Just working on needlepoint designs. Ooh. Wait, that's really cool. Wait, neither. 10 fingers. I'm pretty sure you can do that with like the Spy Kids clay machine. I don't like I don't like that would you rather. I like ones that are like would you rather strawberry or chocolate? Yeah, I'll do those. I'll do a strawberry or chocolate one. Yeah, what's a squirting contest? Redeem it and find out. Thank you. Redeem it and find out. You're invited to redeem it. Feel free. Oh, actually, I don't know if you have the points for it. I'll redeem it. Or let me find it. It's here. It's a good way to get points in here, honestly. There it is. Also, Mads, enjoy your 34th seltzer. And Grace, enjoy your 209 seltzer. So, squirting contest has now begun. Thank you. Squirting contest has now begun. If you'd like to enter, you can type an exclamation point squirt in the chat. Oh, sorry, Grace. That one was a tough one. The winner of the contest gets. So, the winner of the contest is the person who has the most droplets. It's so bad. Every time I describe it, I hear myself. But the total number of droplets that are output in the chat, only your first squirt will count towards your entry in the squirting contest. You can squirt whenever in this chat. Yeah, I mean, like it's I put it on my cloud version of my bot, so it's there all the time. And the total number of of course it is. The total number of oof, I saw that. I saw the gust of air. The total number influences how many of like entered squirts influences how many points the winner gets, which I think Mads might actually win. Yeah, Congary's Mads. Oh, and Rum. Congary's Mads and Rum for getting for tying for max squirt. Each of you getting 30,000 points. That's so interesting. That means that 60. Were there 60 squirt droplets? I think 60 droplets have been spit out or whatever. I don't know. I was gonna say output, but then I felt I'm gonna do you know what I think about when I do that? I think of that one SpongeBob episode where they were like taped onto the backs, or Patrick was taped onto the back of the giant thing in the Fry Cook games, I think. Big squirt, big squirt, big squirt. Johnny, I have jobby news. Please, feel free to share. Remember in Toontown, we kept saying squirting contest in the chat in game, that we met a moderator and they saw me say it. Yeah. That was so funny. That was crazy. I just can't believe that, like, it was just, I can't believe that, like, we found someone who, What's wild is I don't even think they get paid. I think they just do it for the love of the game. Oh my God, wait, what did someone say recently? Someone said something to me recently. And they said charge it to the game. I don't know like what it's from. They said it. I don't know like where they got it from or what, but it was funny as fuck. And I'm gonna start saying it. Thought it said Tomorrow Town. And I was like, babe, wake up, new TV years just dropped. I feel like TV years would be nice on maybe a t-shirt that I print out. You met a mod from your live? We met a mod. We were playing Toontown. We met a mod within, not from my stream. We were just playing and we met someone who was really nice. And then after we did a building with them, like I looked at their account and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I saw something that like made them seem like, I'm like, okay, there's something different here. And then I think afterwards, after we did the building, they were like, yeah, I'm a moderator for the game. And I'm like, that makes sense. I think their friend code in the game or something was a proper like word. Whatever they had something in their profile though, that I was like, you need to be special to get that. But yes, it was within Toontown. Jobby news. I need a job. I actually went through what is this conversation? That's what I like to ask myself that too. Last year I lost one of my jobs. I lost my main one and suddenly had so much free time that we started doing co-working streams in here. And during those co-working streams, I would like apply to jobs and like prepare for interviews and stuff. And those were really, really fun. But we did do like we had a whole like job hunting era. And then ultimately it worked. We got employed. And now I couldn't go live yesterday because I was working the entire day. So where did that really get us? How are we doing now? How was everybody's Tuesday? Mine was so good. I'm sorry, I'm bouncing around back and forth between messages. But my Tuesday was very good. Very tired. I did not sleep. I slept very, very late last night. I woke up, I did a work like presentation thing, and then I took off the rest of the day and napped. And then I had a singing lesson, and then I had a burrito from a place that I really like. And then I returned home and I went live. I ate my burrito and then I went live. So all in all, like really great. Way better. My Monday was long. My Monday was very long. It was definitely too long. IMO. But I'm hoping that tomorrow, I think that the rest of the week will be better. I think this is going to be, I think I'm going to sleep. I think I'm going to sleep tonight. Like I'm really going to sleep tonight. Okay, I'm not going to jump the gun on it because it was just the interview, but you have a trial run this week. Oh, I have to make cat content for a brand, but if they love it, I'm potentially higher. That's so good. Fully remote. I choose my hours. Got to stick to CST hours, and $25 an hour and cats. Wait, that's sick. Do you get is the trial period like paid? Like, is it like you're like temporarily hired but not really hired? Also, know about me here. Enjoy your 44th seltzer. That's what I've been doing. I just discovered coworking. I love coworking. I really like. They're so fun. I really enjoy doing our co-working streams on here. I genuinely got so much done during them, and I loved like using like Super Sweet Bot and stuff. I lost my job back in mid-March due to the economy. I'm thinking about setting up a webcam and going live myself since I have so much free time. Honestly, I recommend it if you want to try it out. I think it's worth it to that point. I love streaming. I like it a lot, and you do get a lot more free time. After losing a job. I lost my job actually about a year ago because it was the week of my birthday. That was my birthday present actually from my former company. Congratulations. We're giving you free time. In exchange, we're taking your health insurance. Also know about me here.
Jonas a flirt.
Johnny Flirt. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you for resubbing for 5 months in total. Happy 5-month streak on it. I hope you enjoyed the accessible emails and ask emails and no ads. This MGMT. Before this? Yes, probably. Let me see. It's 22 right now. That was sent a minute ago. But if not this song, But I feel like we had MGMT playing before. I feel like they're in this playlist. I could also be lying though, because now I'm looking through the playlist and I'm like, I don't see them anywhere. They might have been in a previous playlist that I was playing. But I feel like they would be in here. Anyway. But yeah, MGMT reminds me of like 789 YouTube gathering type days. Like that's what I used to listen to in 2009, 2010. I'm always in the mood to sleep, but never get good sleep. How many hours of sleep would you say you tend to get when you do go to bed? Lost mine in September due to the economy. I fully get it. I'm just now getting interviews. Yeah, it took me time. It definitely took me time to get another one after losing my first one. Did I hear observation duty? Well, that's crazy. Who said that? Who said that? I think I said that. We could have observation duty. It depends. Do we want to go? Do we want to go in the scare direction tonight? I love this song. This song also reminds me of like the same era that I would listen to MGMT. 9 hours, but sometimes less. Okay. Oh, we said you get sleep, or you're always in the mood to sleep, but you never get good sleep. I was like, 9 hours sounds solid, but I guess if the quality isn't great, then there's that. I want to go in the scare direction tonight. Did you decide what story game you wanted to play soon? I think I'm kind of considering maybe the Dark Pictures Anthology Little Hope game. Elden Ring. God, we should. Should I beat Elden Ring before I turn 30? If we do, then I'm doing that next week. Let me see. What's the calendar of this month looking like? Do we have a... Where's my... Let me get Notion open on stream. Let's get my stream Notion open, actually. Y'all want to see a bird? Actually, no. It's really this. I'm getting flashbanged by this. One moment, please. Just gonna log in. Put you here. Let's do a quick little... Oh my god, this happens every time. This VPN's fucking me up. All right, let me see if I... Can I get... What about this one? Interesting. Okay, so it's just that specific location of the VPN. I just gotta do a different VPN location. But one of them is like, I don't know what the fuck people are doing with their VPN. But whenever it's... You know when YouTube thinks I'm a bot endlessly? Well, like that IP that it's going from for that VPN, like every website hates me. Every website hates me with a burning passion. And I'm like, what are people doing with this? But then I just switched to a different location and now we're fine. Let me sign in. Let's get this little code in there. Yes, I was watching Everything Now today. The Everything Now show, like on Twitch. And every time I watch them do their improv stuff, I'm like, that looks so fun. I want to do an improv class this like year, maybe in June though. I have a friend that also wants to do it with me, and I feel like it'd be really fun. I love like being silly. Something that I was actually thinking about. Hold on, let's go here. This was our 2026 goals page. We did all that. This is the month of May. Is a song from Has Been Hotel? It might have been. Someone here watched it. Giselle, you watched it, right? Are you planning to turn 30 in like 12 years? I have a deep-seated hatred for Elden Ring. Did you play it through, Grace, or no? Only because my boyfriend spent 3 months playing only Elden Ring every single night. Did it take 3 months to beat, or was there a replay in there? Do a modeling class. I would love to. I would love to like take digitals and just apply for shit. What's your favorite game? Oh, it's so hard for me to pick. I feel like I don't even know anymore. Like, depending on when you ask me in life, I would have different answers. Hold on, let me see what we have here. So this is today. Well, that's whatever. This is also what's something I don't like about Notion. If I were to duplicate this, it's going to say new page 1. Imagine lying like that, by the way. Imagine lying like I just did to you. That's crazy. What? Okay, now what if... Hold on. 1, good to know. What if I put beep? Now it's going to say beep 1. There it is. Why? Can they just not do that? Can they not? This is my feedback for Notion, which they already know about because people complain about it on their subreddit, but they ignore constantly. Let's not put the 1 there, you know? And let's not add a 2 on that one. Anyway, I want to know if it's possible to beat Elden Ring in like 3 streams. So my birthday is here. Birth. We are going to be making tuxedo cake or bake. I'm like, why am I yelling? Bake tuxedo cake, not cat. Wait for it. There's something I can do here. There's something I can do to you. I think it's here. It's this. Settings. Conditional color. Tags. Beautiful. Okay, now it's purple. All right, so we're baking here. Is it possible to... Well, no, that's got to stay as birth. Elden Ring. Can I beat Elden Ring in 3 streams? Is my question. Fuck, this is what I mean. Elden Ring 1, Elden Ring 2, whatever. Can I beat it in 3 streams? If I do, it would have to be... It would be this. My me persona... Sorry, my me personal me is like a Disney Channel thing. They'd say at the beginning of a decom. My me. Let me read the one above it. When I played Tomodachi Life, my me personal. When you say my me, personal me, through farting in public in a fight, this sounds like... I mean, honestly, this is actually... What is my me personal me? Madison me. Okay, so you're Madison me through farting in public in a fight. Did your Madison... Did Mads me fart on someone or just mention it? Someone told me, like, not even recently, but sometime in the last like 3 months, that like they were able to like fart on command. Is that possible? Or is it like is it like a Hulk thing where like you're always holding it in and you just so you could choose when to let it out? You don't need to elaborate on this, actually. Never mind. Unless you want to. Sometimes lay in bed and can't fall asleep. Do you like think a lot, or like you feel like you're not thinking about anything, but like you just don't sleep? Fart Smash. Isn't that a Nintendo game? My boyfriend's brother just played through Resident Evil Requiem 5 times? And it's only been out since the end of February. He did it to unlock everything, but not regardless, but it was endless days of him playing it. This would be a really good time for me to be unemployed again. I would do that with games. I understand that. I only did 2 runs though. I've never played a Resi game more than once, but I want to because there's like replayable stuff in it. Bake Tuxedo Cat 1. Exactly. I don't know if I could beat Elden Ring in 3 days unless I do like another like I don't know if I could beat Elden Ring before I turn 30. I have 2 weeks. What if we did Little Hope? Little Hope is how long? Maybe I'll make it one of the first things I do when I turn 30 on stream. I almost sounded like a motor. Also, thank you so much for the hype train. I appreciate it. What about Elden Ring before end of the year? I could do that. I need to play Little Hope by Forgore. See, Little Hope I would totally do. So let's move Elden Ring. Move Elden Ring down. I don't know. We'll see what we do with Elden Ring. I feel like Elden Ring just needs to be like a marathon. Like it needs to be continuous. I can't do one Elden Ring stream and then not do it for a little bit. So let's say we did Little Hope. What was our next cooking stream that we said we wanted to do? So if next week is Little Hope, been huge League of Legends, on a huge League of Legends kick. When did you learn to play League? Did you play it at all growing up, or did you start playing it more recently? I see a scared direction tonight too. One Elden Ring session a week, no excuses. I think I needed to play it. I just need to finish it. Like I don't even think I need to. I don't even think I could do it like once per week. I think I just need to like give 1 week to just do it. How many hours does it say to beat Elden Ring? Have any of y'all played it? And can tell me how many hours it took you? How long to beat? Because I'm gonna keep forgetting between. Okay, let's see. 105 hours. How many hours do I have in the game right now? Oh, I'm going to my library. E. E. I have 31 hours. Oh, there's no way. I can't beat that in a week. All right, we're going to rethink Elden Ring. It'll come back. Little Hope, though. Little Hope. I feel like Little Hope we can do. You know, that actually might be able to be a Sunday, Monday stream or a Monday, Wednesday. No, I kind of like Sunday, Monday because I have more time on Sunday. I might even be able to beat it on Sunday. But let's say Sunday, Monday, Little Hope. Let's delete you. But Sunday is Mother's Day. So I might... Let's put Little Hope on these days. I gotta see what my mom wants to do. But I think maybe these two will work. We're baking on this Monday. I don't think I'm live on my birthday. What's another like game that I wanted to play? You won't be Little Hope in one session. You yap too much for that, sir. How dare you tell the truth? How dare you be accurate in your assessment of this? I never played Elden Ring. Have you played any like Souls-like games before or no? If it helps, I haven't. Elden Ring I think was my first. I almost got scared that I forgot Mother's Day. Oh, but I'm not in America. Yeah, I'm trying to remember when. I feel like Mother's Day in Argentina is also on a different day, but I don't remember when. Another full story game that I've been wanting to play. We still have one more Wallace and Gromit game to play. Oh my God, I played Bloodborne. How was it? Was it really hard? One of my roommates, one of my like former roommates from this was like 10 years ago. Oh my, was it like 10 years ago? Maybe like almost, if not 10 years ago. Yeah, just about, I guess. But I remember watching my roommate play Bloodborne and it looked so hard. He was getting so frustrated, but like he was like locking in and like really just like he committed to it. And then I've been watching Candy play it too. I love Bloodborne. Bloodborne is one of my faves. It looks so hard. I haven't played it for myself, but it looks so hard. I like recognize some of like the bosses in it. I've also been on a big kick of learning new hobbies and trying to get crafty again for my Etsy biz again. I just started learning how to 3D model for 3D printing. And I've been learning how to make my own needlepoint pattern so I could save some money since it's usually $60 per canvas. Damn. Something that I want to do this summer is I want to finally try screen printing. I would like to print stuff onto shirts. I hope it's not like deep frying. I mean, it's not going to be like, but I hope it's not like deep frying in the sense where deep frying is so much effort and so much of a mess and cleanup that I don't feel like I get what I want out of it. So I don't do very often. I know screen printing is like a process, but I feel like I'm going to get a shirt that I think is cool. And at the same time, I also want a Cricut. So they're two, but they're for different things. The question is, which one do I dive into first? I think the screen printing will be cheaper, but more complicated. I really need to clear my my crafting table. Today I did have like a cleanup, like reorganization moment where I did like after my nap or before my nap. I think it was before my nap. I like organized stuff that has been disorganized for like a while, for like a week. I put a lot of my laundry away. It felt really nice. The bosses are hard as fuck and it takes a lot of time and skill. That's what I've been able to like pick up at least from like watching exclusively. Have y'all been? I mean, how many of y'all like actively play games? I know Giselle plays games. I feel like for me, I mainly watch people play games, but I don't play too many. Off stream, I don't game. But off stream, before I started streaming, I did game. And then when I was like streaming and gaming, the only games I would play would be like Fortnite. Or like I did Rocket League for a little bit. Um, I play Mario games every day. I want to play Mario Kart again soon. Played games all my. Would y'all do like a? Maybe we can do like a Wii Sports tournament. Or a Wii Sports. I've been wanting to do a Wii Sports challenge for so long, and now I'm thinking about it. And I'm like, maybe I should just do it already. That and Just Dance. We should play Just Dance. Just Dance is gonna look so silly. I watched back a video of me from a recent dance class where like during class I was like, oh yeah, I'm fucking this thing up. And then I watched the video and I was like, oh, I was like fucking. I wasn't fucking it up. I was fucking up. I was like, this looks so much different than what it felt like in my head. But I'm okay with it because at least it felt good in my head and I had fun. But I was like, yeah, I need to give this one a round 2, and I gotta clean that up. But I would do Just Dance on stream. Just know it's gonna look the same way that it looked last time. We haven't learned to dance on stream in a while too, for like learning like regular dances. I do think that playing Just Dance now might be a little bit easier. I say that it's gonna be so hard. What I don't like about Just Dance is when like the easy and mediums I think are okay. The hard ones, I'm like, you need to like where's the memory involved in here? Because like it's like everything feels like it's a first time move. I'm like, there's no repetition. Whatever happened to doing a groove for 4 counts? On people like Peak with, it looks so fun. We played Peak on here a little while ago. And I just started like reliving the experiences because I've been uploading the clips from Peak onto the Clips channel. And I'm like, that was so fun. It's making me want to play again. We might do Peak again soon. My boyfriend got me into it and he held my hand through it. But I love how it plays. It's incredibly hard, but so fun. When you play League, do you like communicate with other people? Like, do you like talk to strangers? You have to do a repo night. So fun. Oh my God, we just played repo on here too. For the first time for me also. I want to build my own PC, but I'm broke. Have you ever built have you ever built a PC before? Or would this be your first one? I haven't built a PC in 4 years, maybe. I built 2 PCs so far. But again, it's been like 4 years since I built my last one. It is very fun. Parts are very expensive, right? RAM is just stupid expensive right now. How much are GPUs right now? Because actually, I don't even know if can my motherboard support another GPU? Because I feel like if I got another GPU, I could play like max settings on stream. If I got like a 3080, how expensive are those now? I feel like so many years have passed, but they were so good. Let me go to eBay. Oh, I need to get new shoes. That reminds me. Let me look up a 3080. Can you get a... Because I currently have, I have a 4070, which I think has 12 gigabytes of VRAM. I think that if I had a second, I've never had like another graphics card in my computer, but I'm like, what if instead of someone getting like a separate PC, what if we just got a second graphics card and like you just got to make sure your motherboard and power supply can support it? Because then we could play games on max settings on stream. I'm going to launch Fortnite and it's still going to lag. I'm gutting my computer and adding bigger hard drive, potentially new graphics card. Do you know what card you're considering? Does it count as building PC if I took apart a pre-built and switched most of the parts? Yes. I mean, like, I'm not even the judge of it. So if I said no, you can also still tell me to eat shit. But I think if you are, yeah. What's that boat? Oh, we also need to play I was gonna say Bridge to Terabithia. That's not the name of the game that I'm thinking of. What's it called? Where's the game that I'm thinking of? Oh, it's slipping my mind. I have it. Not Bridge to Terabithia. It's a boat. It's a boat. Return of the Obra Dinn. I don't know why, like, Josh Hutcherson took over that thought process, but yeah. But there's that boat where it's like, it was like something where it's like if you take it apart or if you replace it like piece by piece, like over time, you've replaced all the pieces, like at what point does it stop being the original boat? Let me see. I got a hand-me-down computer and I'm rebuilding it. Let me see. I don't yet. It's kind of up to my dad because he's being an angel and paying for it. Short King Spring. Short King Spring. Spring's almost over. Or is that related to Josh Hutcherson? How tall is Josh Hutcherson? I've never seen him in person. 5'5". Okay. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's. Ooh, should we do that soon? Well, speaking of God of War, I was like, I haven't played that either. Should we play Five Nights at Freddy's soon? How long does it take to beat the first one? No Freddy? No Freddy. Have you played or watched him, Vaughn? Is the movie scary? There's also the Backrooms movie that someone mentioned was coming out soon. I never played that game either. I'm a sucker for FNAF. How long does it take to beat the first one? Maybe I should put that on the list soon. Because I don't think I want to wait till October to play them. But like that one I could start on a Sunday. I just think the gameplay is tedious. Does it feel like a lot of the same thing? Or is like the lore? Does it help to like, is the story and understanding the lore like adding to the story? Does that make sense? I don't think that question made sense. Definitely tedious. But how many hours of tediousness is it? Because I'll take tedious. How many hours am I of the same thing? If it's like 90 hours in tedious, I'd be like, no, but I feel like it's going to be like 15. Between 6 and 15 is what I think it's going to be. Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, it's like 3 hours. Oh, these games are tiny. My favorite game in the series is Security Breach. The backstory for FNAF isn't really explained in the games from what I remember. Where do I learn? Where did people like was the backstory like ever actually explained, or did like Tumblr just kind of come up with the lore and then it just picked up from there? Where was it like distributed? Or is it just interviews and stuff? The lore interests me. I don't know if you actually learn much from playing them. I think you need to like investigate the internet. Game theory. Not the... Wait. Did you regret it or did you delete it? Oh, did my bot delete it? You can say that. That's fine. I feel like I could change that. I don't think anyone's used it in a malicious context here, and I think that Automod can catch it if it's ever used maliciously. Cal Angel 104th Seltzer. Okay, for Five Nights at Freddy's, what's a better... The way it keeps getting deleted. But wait. Hold on, I know how to fix this. Maybe I know how to fix this. For Five Nights at Freddy's, is it better to play the first game and then read up on the lore, or to read up on the lore and then play the games? What's crazy, it's not even Automod. It's my bot. It's my bot from like a long time ago. I just don't remember where I put it, where I put the code for it. Just kidding, I lied. I found it. Me when I'm lying again. I unfound it. Okay. Oh, it's so here, I think. Okay, try again now. Try. Oh my god, I forgot about your command. See if it works. It won't work if I type it. Because my stuff gets bypassed, I think, by everything. It worked. Honestly, just play the games and see where you go from there. Okay. On the bright side, the first one is like, it's the first one. They all look kind of short. It looks like they progressively get longer. Why are there 15 of these, by the way? What's crazy is I said, why are there 15 of these? And then I scrolled down. They're like I was exaggerating. I think there are more than 15. I see Five Nights at Freddy's. I see 2. Here, they're so fun. I love FNAF games. Do they get better? I feel like it'd be good to have like a sense of the games, but I never play them. All the first games are like jump scares and checking things over and over. That kind of feels like I'm on observation duty. So I'm like, maybe I will fuck with it a little. You just got the, oh my God, did the noti just go out or did it just take forever? Dude, what I'm not getting 5 reactions. Someone will at some point. Twitch just asked you if you're sure you want to send that message. Damn, forehead is like really, it's really hitting that right now. I do want to get myself some seltzer. But hold on. When's the next ad? In like 15. I think after 4, they stop being made by one person. Oh, like a team made it. Like it's been like a team ever since. Because I feel like it'd be neat to play the games before watching the film. And I feel like the film sounds like it's something that's fun if you know like the games and the lore. It's interesting how the lore is its own, how like the lore is taken off like outside of the games, how like it's not like a game thing. I love lore so much. That's why I love League of Legends. That's another thing with League. I didn't watch Arcane, but I imagine that there's a lot of lore just behind League from which Arcane was then able to like do stuff with, maybe. Are there any other like random small games that y'all like or have seen that I can throw onto the schedule? I feel like for me, whenever we're choosing, oh, it felt so good. Impromptu. I feel like the ones that we have usually on the rotation, we have Power Wash. I do like Observation Duty though. We are almost caught up. Actually, are we almost caught up with Observation Duty? I don't even think so. I think we're on 7 and there are 8 games and we're like a third of the way through 7. You can kind of piece it together through voice quips, and I just love how the champions interact with each other. One of my favorite games is Still Wakes the Deep. 2 to 3 hours, hour horror sci-fi game. Very The Thing vibes. Let me look that up. I have a rhythm game here. Sayonara Wild Hearts. I feel like that was recommended to me a while ago. Still Wakes the Deep. Is that worth throwing on? Still Wakes the Deep. What does this game look like? Could I copy page URL? Get this on here. I can't believe I saw this live. If anyone has a chance to go to a Hozier concert, you are gonna love it. I mean, I don't know you, but as someone who only knew like 3 Hozier songs, a concert was so good. This is the button. Yeah. I'm like, how much do I look at? Oh, it's not even that old. It's pretty recent. Would love for you to play that. I second and third and fourth and fifth it. You said it's how long was it to beat this ish? Like we said, like 3 hours or something. Still wakes. Still Wakes the Deep. Okay. I am seeing like 6 hours, but like I can also do that. That's so funny that like you said 2 to 3 hour horror sci-fi game, which like I 100% believe that that's probably how long it took you. reminding myself how long it takes me to do things. And what's crazy is this here is saying how long is it saying it takes? I think it said 6. It says 5.5. 5 hours it says here. Main story 4.5. Main inside's 5.5. Which means for me it's like 6. I would try Still Wakes the Deep. That sounds fun. Oh. Hosier's the GOAT, and I tried to go see him, but I spent all my monies on My Chemical Romance tickets. I mean, I know that was definitely a great show. I know one of my friends went to go see MCR last year. And I mean, yeah, their stories were so funny because it's just I can just tell their vocal cords were not functioning the next day after that. Okay, so Still Wakes the Deep. Let me put that. Let me just throw that on here. Here, let's put it on. Actually, let's put it here for a second. So I feel like Little Hope would still be fun. Should we like Still Wakes the Deep like the following Sunday? I know we haven't done, well, we're going to be doing baking on the 18th. If I bake on the 18th, then I have cake on the 19th. I could also bake on the 17th. Can also bake on the 17th. It's an option. You know, never led you astray with horror games, my boy. It's true. Never use that emoji. It's man getting massage emoji, it says. It's going to be. Went last year to the New Jersey show and it was amazing. We're going to the Detroit show this year. 9 rows from the stage. Oh, you Steam. I do. Do you have another like platform that you use for games? I feel like everything's just like on Steam. I think I have like 7 different launchers actually, depending on whatever game exists. In my head I was like, do we use discs? I'm gonna bring tiny bottles. And wait, I can't wait for Gerard Way to sweat on me. I'm gonna bring tiny bottles and catch it in them. A little snack for later. Oh my god, tattoo's in 11 days. Oh, 11, fun number. But 11 days. Holy shit, we really are making our way through May. Damn. But that's so cool. I feel like when you told me about it, it was like a month away. That's why I'm like, how did we get here? Okay, wait, you said which game? Still Wakes the Deep? Let's put Still Wakes the Deep. Maybe I'll put this. Maybe we could Monday, Wednesday it. I mean, a Sunday, Monday would be nice too. Should we do a crafting stream again? I want to see if I could start a sewing project this week. I'm actually going to put that on my goals for this week. Not even like my goals, like yeah. I think I want to start a sewing project. This week. Sorry, I'm like covering my keyboard. Start sewing project before Monday. So sometime this weekend. So maybe, or at least like if I don't start it, then at least like have like a plan for it so that I can execute on stream. Because I feel like I'd be kind of craving one of those. The crochet, I think I just need to do off stream, or I can do it on stream and just have to like have like an AirPod in for the videos. Oh, maybe that's the move. Maybe I AirPod, watch on my phone, lose focus for a moment. Maybe we Little Hope craft. No, but I can't Little Hope craft because I might. I gotta see what my mom is doing for Sunday. Okay. Yeah. Right. But we haven't done. I feel like we've been doing a lot of games, which I like still want to keep doing, but we have a bake here. If we do a bake here, maybe we do. What if we did double Still Wakes the Deep and then a craft here? Crafty. Craft. Let's give you a craft. Beautiful. And you're going to be game. Phenomenal. Perfect. Dirt. Okay. Cool. Let me see. What if we bake here, explode there? Exactly. See, now you're talking. If you want, I can make and send you a beginner needlepoint kit, so you could try if you want. I mean, like only if you want to. But like that'd be super cool. We also need like air dry clay. How that might be messy for stream, but I would be down. I think that because like May, June like really has me wanting to be like, I don't know. I feel like I just always think about like this is usually the time when like I start like just like I think I just like start wearing different clothes. Like I go from like wintry fall clothes to like summery clothes. And that makes me want to customize shit. But like what if, you know? No, truly. But don't explode. But what if? I know. But I'm like, Oh, what about what was that other game? It's like a classic. The one that's related to Deltarune that I have. Undertale. How long does it take to beat Undertale? You keep putting Undertale. Okay, that's a week. That's like technically it's that's gonna be a Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. Let me bring this back over here meanwhile. Totally anything you'd be into to make any specific designs. I'm making a sunglasses case right now, but after this one, I'm making a bag charm that says Pretty Girl Abs, Sabrina Carpenter song. And after that, I'm making a keychain. That reminds me also, first of all, sick, by the way. I don't even know. I need to think about it. I want to, oh, that could be a crafting stream. Maybe I'll do the jewelry off stream. I feel like I should invite friends to make bracelets over. I did that once toward the end of last year, and I had a really nice time. Don't think about it, let me know. I will. Happy 25 stream streak. Oh my God, Callie, genuinely, happy 25 stream streak. Thank you for streaking 25 times in here. Holy crap. Like, truly, thank you for pulling up the stream for the last 25 of them. And that means you had it on long enough to like get like the stream streak credit for it. So thank you. I appreciate it. Also, ads are gonna play in like a minute and a half. I still have not dove into a game yet. But I'm like deciding stuff. Okay, Little Hope, Tuxedo, something else. Oh. Wait, I got an email for this. Love. Johnny So Love. Heck yeah. Also, raffles out for 30,000 points for an addict. Have an excellent joy in the chat to possibly win. So I got a cute little Diet Coke canvas on the back burner as well. Ooh. Oh, I need art. I need art for my walls. Would you? We talked about doing like a Bob Ross type stream a while ago. That does feel like a summer activity. What if we did like an IRL Central Park picnic if I find a spot that has good service? That'd be crazy though, because I would have to reactivate my phone plan for it, which I literally just canceled. But now that summer's coming around. Do you fuck with pistachio and chocolate? Hell yeah, I do. For no particular reason. Yeah, of course. Just for like the thought of it. But yes, I absolutely do. Mads and Gary's, I'm winning 32,000 points. Spend them as needed. No, oh yeah, sorry. I do have a phone plan. I had a separate phone plan. The way we both slots all, that's so funny. Both of us were like, you know what? None of us can have our points right now. Oh, yeah, let me bankrupt. So I have a phone plan, but I had a separate phone plan for our IRL streams so that we can so that I'll have data that's specifically for IRL streams. Yeah. I didn't want to hotspot my phone to use that data for it. I just want to have like an exclusive thing. And I paid for it. I essentially paid for so much of it that we didn't use. We've done like 4 IRL streams. But you know what? They were good. They were good. They were fun. We will be doing them again. One day, whenever we enter our full-time unemployment era again, we'll be back to IRLing. We will actually do it during the week. I feel like IRL streams for a moment were like super like scared. Were like getting kind of scary. Like it was getting to the point where like the general public was, I mean, maybe it's still a thing, but I'm not seeing it as much, but like there were a lot of people like doing annoying things in IRL streams that made like society and community and like businesses like strongly against anyone that's like holding a cell phone. It still might be like that. It just might be more normalized now. But like I feel like there was a time where I was like, I don't want to really walk into any place with my phone on a tripod because like they're gonna think that I'm like a TikTok street interviewer asking like provocative questions. Honestly, it's low-key smart though. I kind of want to do that for the MCR concert because I want 2 phones for it, like for like recording and stuff. Because if so, I got my phone. I think I have like a Samsung Galaxy like S like 21 or something. I got it on eBay. Super. It was secondhand. Might have been refurbished. It wasn't new, but I'm seeing if it was refurbished or just like regular use. I think it was. It might have been refurbished. And camera quality and it's great. Everything about it was great. And then I just got a phone plan from like some company. Yeah, it just gave me data. I want to stream on one and take videos on the other. Your eyes like each being on a phone. Just got to keep an eye out for Selena. I made stream on my old iPhone 13 potentially. Ooh. Have you played What Remains of Edith Finch? I have. A couple months ago I played it. I loved it. I liked it a lot. Are there any other games like that you know of? Because I would totally play another game that's like in that style. We also haven't played The Wolf Among Us. Do we have a... Oh, ad started. I'm gonna get some seltzer during this too. Among Us. I literally, every time I say it, I think of Among Us as well. All right, hold on. I'm gonna stand up and grab this. 2 vastly different flavors. Oh my god, I need you to choose between them. I thought like What Remains of Edith Finch and like The Wolf Among Us. And I'm like, how do you eat the game? Tony, the transition from sitting to standing, like feeling it. I saw Johnny Vent at the vents. He's imposter. I am imposter. Or am I? Okay, we're done with Adge. Perfect. All I did was grab a seltz. You're telling me a butterscotch to this passion fruit? Fuck, I don't know. How unique are those flavors compared to other flavors' flavor profile? That sounded like I just said the same word 7 times in a row, but I think that question actually made sense. Maybe you up in the game. I literally, okay, wait. The title of my stream is Took a Nap for the First Time in Times, and this is my review, which like does kind of make sense. But the first time in Times, when I wrote that, I was like, it's kind of giving, what if why do we call it oven when you oven the cold food of out, hot, eat the food? And I almost made a command for it. Goose Goose Duck. Goose Goose Duck would be so fun. We need to do a quick little vetting, but like, I feel like that would work. Yo, I want a Jackbox.
Heyo.
Speed! Happy, oh my god, happy 3 years. Cheers, by the way. Thank you for resubbing for a 36th month. Jackbox. I know it's late. But like, what if TMP? Did you play Tell Me Why? No, but I have it. I would play Tell Me Why. I don't know too much about the game, but is it like Life is Strange-ish in like style? I think it's going to be like it's like a heavier topic game, right? I remember that. But I know that I have it. I so second Jackbox. Maybe we could Jackbox. At some point I want to play Mario Kart again. It's like Life is Strange, heavier topics. Should we play it? Maybe I could put this on the. I'll put this on because I've also been wanting to play like. We haven't played a Life is Strange game in like forever, but I'm down. Do you have any like have you like played it or seen it before? I'm assuming you've seen it before, Vaughn, or maybe played it before. But did you enjoy it? Anything I should know before playing on stream? I'll definitely have like trigger warnings and stuff for whatever's in it. 'Cause I know it has heavier topics. Jackbox. One whole bock of Jack. Passion fruit is like the only kind of sour one we have, but butterscotch is so specific and different from caramel dulce de leche, in relation to nothing in particular though. There are a lot of others. Let me see. In relation to nothing in particular though, there are a lot of others in IMO, better fruity ones included. In nothing specific, yes. In nothing particular. So you're saying there are a lot of other, and in your opinion, better fruity ones included than passion fruit. So then butterscotch is my choice. Totally for whatever, for nothing in particular, of course. Actually played that one myself and watched it. I liked it. What else did you ask? That basically answers my question. Basically, if you played it before or watched it, or like there's anything about it that like I should know that like you feel like would just for anything. But that's good enough for me. Sold. I'm gonna put this on. Let me actually put that for. I have an internal stream schedule. I'll put that here so I don't forget. Hi, Lily. I must depart. I hath reached a sleepiness I cannot be battled any further. Very understandable. I might put up a game for a couple rounds and then I'll probably sleep at like 1, maybe. I'm hella late. Are we ending? No, we're not ending yet. I'm off for a little bit more. I was planning and plotting some games and stuff for stream though. I was looking at this before, which what we have right now. We could put like Tell Me Why here. Tell Me Why. Put game. And I feel like Craft on the 25th. This is a long weekend, right? 23, 24, 25. I love when we do. Me too, honestly. Like it helps my brain so much. This lighting is so pretty. I feel like we're underwater. I think I need like, should we do like a, are there any SpongeBob games we should do around here? What if I like Still Wakes the Deep to this? But then what if I need to make sure I finish Tuxedo Cake. I think this might be long weekend. If it's long weekend, then I don't know about the Sunday. But I do think A Little Hope here could work. 11-11. Beautiful. Last one I can think of. Did you play the Stanley Parable? I have good fart. I have a lot of questions for myself. A couple of years ago, we didn't do all of the endings though. I don't remember how many endings we've gotten, but yeah, I'd like that. The Stanley Parable reminded me a lot of Superliminal and the Stanley Parable. It felt very similar to me. That may be a loss, but you are the wealthiest point haver in here. That's crazy. I can't even imagine. Like 300,000 is such a small percentage of your total like balance. Every time I see the yellow tape in Resident Evil, I think of the Adventure Line in Stanley Parable. The Adventure Line. I remember following the Adventure Line on the floor. It's crazy. It's crazy that you can afford to gamble 2 million and win. Well played. I think you're actually good at gambling, Lily. I think it's that. Don't take any advice from me ever. What do we craft the next week actually? Mm, hmm. Hmm. Oh my god, eat the rich. Lily, I'm sorry. It's like that one meme. The yellow tape in Resident Evil. Like follow me, little gamer, follow me to progress the story. Wait, sorry, to progress the story. That's it. Good job. No, genuinely. I feel like the narrator in Stanley Parable literally also carried that energy. Like just throughout the game. I really liked that game. We haven't played a puzzly game like Portal style in a bit, but I feel like Resident Evil kind of like also, it's not as like, I feel like where you go and you just, yeah, I guess that is Resident Evil is a puzzle game for me actually. Little Hope choices, DT, TBT to the DT. Tell me why here. Maybe I craft day after birth. We're baking, but I think if we bake and we craft, mm, I think I'd rather craft. Maybe I'll actually maybe we'll do craft game something bake something. What part of Dark Pictures games have you played? What Little Hope is a part? Yes, I played Man of Medan and The Devil in Me. So I just haven't done Little Hope. And where's the other one? I have it here. House of Ashes. I heard Little Hope is good. Sorry for the yelp. I'm like, I don't even know how loud that was. That's okay. If we did Baked Tuxedo and then craft here. No, but I kind of want to craft soon. House of Ashes is my fave. Okay. Very good to know. Okay, cool. I'm glad they're all good then. Because I liked Man of Medan. I liked The Devil in Me. I heard Little Hope is really good. I didn't hear anything about House of Ashes yet, so I'm glad it was your fave. Like I'm glad it was like they all hold up then. I know there's like a hiccup in me somewhere. I like need to cough, but I shan't. Okay. So maybe if I did, damn, the House of Ashes banner looks so scary. I don't think they're all good, but I'm a hater. No, that's totally fair. I feel like everyone's got like, again, it's whatever like sits well with you. Speaking of, actually not, no transition for the next sentence. Squirting contest has begun. Exclude squirt if you want to enter. House of Ashes was a really good game. I liked it a lot. All right, that's 2 for House of Ashes. Very good to know. So then, let's Little Hope it next week. So we do craft Little Hope. We're baking here, which means this is going to be like the kitchen activity. Are the squirts rigged? No, how dare my bot is lying, I think. Although me and the mods do tend to get some strong squirts in here. Yours is pretty good too, knowing about me here, but you did tie me in distance. Can confirm I'm hacking. Need a hacking emote. Don't you have enough? No, actually, though. That's crazy. Enjoy the 44,000 points. You know what? This is actually stream imitates life. That's how it goes. The person who has 120 million points is the one who wins the pathetic 44,000 points. Meanwhile, that is like a quarter of my income. My what? Sorry. Rich, pretty, and the furthest squirted. Some people can't have it all. There's no other context where I would say those words out loud. What else was calling? Okay. What's like a non-game or a... Is there like a... IRL stream? I mean, basically at this point. But no, I don't have... I just canceled my... I gotta give it at least like a... I gotta give... I want to see. It's crazy. It's like when I finally like give up on paying for my IRL stream stuff. I'm like, well, now I'm craving it again. It's because the weather's getting nicer. If we do are we? Did we hit the bottom of this? I think we did. All right. This was oh no, I see Paramore's in here too. Oh, I think it's just starting the same playlist. The Dominic Fike radio. Let's make one for this. Let's make a, maybe you. Makeup stream. Hold on. Or nail designs. Yeah. I kind of want to do a makeup stream again. I also want to paint my nails. Let me do that actually. I haven't done that in a while. I want to get a new pretty color. Let me put that for like Thursday. It's a little note for myself. We should do a makeup stream. I need like a tutorial. Oh, we should also do another dance stream. Okay. Let's... learn dance. Or just dance. Or maybe I would do just dance on like... Let's do learn dance or just dance, but let's put that... on here. Explode. I'm on it. Don't worry, guys. I got that one covered. No one else need not worry. You don't explode. I'll take that one. Potential idea to extend makeup stream to a girls' night stream and co-stream with the homies. Oh, I would love to. That's a really good idea. That I gotta put in my notes, so I gotta message people. I gotta see who's down. Because that would be so fun because one, people would actually be able to like tell me real advice. And then on top of that, I'll have like reference points too. I like that. And it'd be so fun. Stream. Cool. Putting that in my notes. That's a really good idea. Thank you. Your mind. You have the points and the ideas. So that's crazy. Save some for the rest of us. I really want a donut. I don't know what motivated that thought. Yeah. You said that, Luigi. My daughter heard you and is crying. What does that remind me of? Wasn't there like a helicopter at one point relating to like... I feel like Passion once said something about her daughter and a helicopter. And it reminds me of that, but I don't remember. But I feel like it was like 8 months ago. A donut. Rewarding yourself for my idea. Yes. Oh, should we do another pizza stream? Oh my god, we were supposed to do... Well, the timing kind of shifted. We still could. Maybe on Thursday. Should we cook tomorrow? Or tomorrow's Wednesday. Should we go live tomorrow? Or should we go live on Thursday? I gotta see when our start time would be, but we should cook. Pizza stream, get Ava on the phone. No, actually though, I'm like, should I do another pizza stream on... If I do a pizza stream, maybe I would do like a Thursday night pizza stream. Perhaps. I just need to make the dough ahead of time. Stuffed crust, yeah. I know we mentioned making butter chicken, which we could also do sometime soon. I know that butter chicken will hit. Fuck, I'm so torn. I do want to do my cooking streams again. Maybe I can cook. No, I'm gonna stick to craft on the 10th because that might move depending on what I do for Mother's Day. But I would like to do another pizza stream. So maybe I do a pizza stream. On the 24th. Hold on. This is probably not it, but pizza stream. It's already a stream. I already know that. Pizza. What if we did pizza? Pizza. Okay, what if we did pizza and we did it on Thursday? So we stream on Thursday. So tomorrow I can make the dough. May 15th is National Pizza Party Day. Corporate offices are losing their minds. Corporate offices hate this trick. Oh. Oh, I'm torn. Do I want to stream on that Friday? Maybe I do stream on that Friday. Maybe tentative pizza Friday. And then craft Thursday or tomorrow. Although it might be good to craft post game. What kind of crafts have y'all been wanting to do lately? What's been like on your mind? Like, is there anything that you've been thinking about making? Sorry, I realize I'm like off center. Anything you've been thinking about making lately? I think something that I haven't, touched like honestly any crafts in a while. I did want to, I could, okay. So I could finish the crochet thing and then I could maybe add buttons. I could add the buttons to my shirt and maybe like, I've been wanting to hem some button down shirts or like crop some button down shirts that I have. I might do that too. I want to do more lino cut blocks and prints, but I'm not sure of what. Do you have the materials for it? Like on deck and like it's just about coming up with the idea? I really like collage making. I don't think I made a collage in so long. Do you do it? Do you like to do it on like a canvas or like a board or something? Or do you like to do it in like a scrapbook? I've been trying to get back into Rainbow Loom. My God, I remember like when you started bringing this up again, I was like, it was like such a throwback. I want to make crafts of something because I want to start going to craft fairs since, oh my God, that's so sick. I was going to say another thing is the craft fairs and like the flea markets are like up and running right now. So like, I kind of want to go to one soon and just see if there's anything I want to like, one, get for my space and like anything that like I get inspired by. Got a good amount of it. And I also have a ton of new ink colors I haven't used yet. Ooh, that would be really cool. Would you want to make prints? I guess since you're carving it, do you like just keep the blocks that are carved like forever? And then it's just in your collection in case you ever want to print it with it again? I should make them on pieces of cardboard. Okay, nice. I feel like that's like a really like, that's a solid, it's such like a low stakes craft too. I mean, in general, a lot of the crafts that I do, I think are low stakes, but like, it's really nice to just be able to like, you might be able to have the materials on deck and like not stress out over like using like up something and just let your mind take you. I like feeling like I can make mistakes comfortably because that's usually when the better ideas come out. That's what it was like when I was sewing. One of the pairs of pants that I still wear to this day, I think there's literally one thing, there's one article of clothing that I still wear to this day pretty frequently that I made. And it's the black pair of pants that I sewed. And that's a pair of pants that I made a mistake on, where like I accidentally cut something too small. And so to correct it, or like maybe an angle for something was off. Hi, Blade. Welcome in. Or Wade. Welcome in. How you doing today? I think I ended up cutting something like in just not in a great way. So then I basically just snipped that entire piece off where I messed up, and then I cut out a new piece of fabric and I just sewed that fabric onto the pant leg to like basically like just be a cleaner cut. And it has now a cool little like kind of like line across it. And it looks intentional, like to me at least. And I'm like, that's kind of neat. And it made me, I'm like, what if I use a different color fabric next time for the extra piece? I also might start making perler bead keychains. What is this? Are perler beads the ones that we talked about that one time also? Perler beads. Yes, the iron ones. Like the ones that you iron on, you melt them. Also, I know I said it already, but for no reason particular, if you receive a package, the bars are not for stream consumption. I realized one of them literally has the logo stamped on each square. So, but obviously it's not about, it's about nothing specific. Oh yes. Hypothetically, like if this were about like anything that were relevant to me, I totally would understand what you're saying and heard. But it is hypothetical. The box can be stream consumption if you choose to. However, you'll have to take the lid off first. I'm pretty sure we did that last time too. Yeah. I'll do in the scenario where this applies, if, in whatever scenario this applies to, I'll make sure to, before anything happens on stream, to still kind of like look at things and tell you like kind of, and communicate with you to make sure, but good heads up. Hell yeah. Went to a bridal shower. Ooh, that's really cool. And also, Wade, how was your day today? How did your week start off? I know it's Tuesday, so we've had like 2 days. I thought you sent, I don't know why my vision was like blurry for that, but I was like, I thought you sent E. I saw E, but it was an emoji of a person dancing and the hearts. I love chill people, especially chill streamers. Me too. I hope you enjoy your stay in here. We're currently vibing for the night. My day today was, I napped today. Which also thanks so much for the follow. I napped today for the first time in a while, and it was so good. Not only did I nap for the first time in a while, I know that when I go to bed tonight, it's going to be the same. Being so tired and finally getting to sleep feels, it's very like, I love it. I mean, I imagine most people do, but like, the type of nap that I had today, I was so tired. So when I laid down, like, and I knew that I was like, that I had the time and the space to close my eyes and let myself fall asleep. Oh, it was so good. I don't necessarily really sleep unless I have to. Do you not like to sleep, or do you feel like you just don't have time to sleep? I love to sleep. It's like, I love to sleep so much, but I feel like I prioritize it more than someone who like does not prioritize their sleep in any way. Like I prioritize it like a little bit, but it still does fall through the cracks. For me. Oh my God, I think my yawning is making me yawn even more. I had my mate pretty late though. I had a singing class today, which like was like right during like my mate time usually. So when I had my mate afterwards, and which was basically right before stream, but it's still happening. Yanni says, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I thought there was like a, Yanni? Yawn. Okay. Yeah, I'm just making it up. I thought there was something. Something that existed there, maybe. I just have a lot of things to do and I'm stressed with school and everything. Do you feel like you try, like, do you go to bed late and when you do go to bed, you fall asleep quickly and then you wake up? Or do you go to bed at a time that gives you enough hours, but you don't end up falling asleep because you're thinking about stuff? Ignore my bot, by the way. I think it is final season. I know, like I have some friends that like are like getting like additional degrees right now. And I'm pretty sure this is their final season. Also, Lily into her 503rd seltzer. Damn. 500. What's code 503? What's status? What's response code 503? Unavailable? Is it service unavailable? What is it? Yeah, service unavailable. Johnny, nostalgia behind you. Sit on my island again. I haven't lit candles in a while. I don't know too much about that. But also purchased your 680th seltzer. Oh, I gotta pour myself another one. I love it. Just peeks over the island. It honestly, and what's crazy is every single stream. I keep saying what's crazy. It really just what's interesting at this point, I guess, or what is it? What is a something that happens? I adjust my camera every day. My camera is never every stream. My camera is not untouched from the last stream. It is like moved a little to the side. It's moved tilted like up or down. So we don't even have like the most consistency when it comes to. Sorry, I'm just gonna readjust my seating position with this taco. I like every single time it's unique. And I just try to like get something that's like close enough to whatever it was before. So who knows when the next time that thing will peek over my island will be. Peek. Do you know what's also interesting? Because I'm reading it now. I didn't learn which peak was which for spelling wise until like 2 months ago. But I did it before 30, so I'm gonna keep saying that. I have 2 more weeks to say that. And then once I'm gonna be extra annoying about it. Because it's funny to me. I don't know. I love when you adjust the camera. It feels like you're gently holding the sides of my face while yanking me around. Do you remember when I would do the transition? There were some streams where I did the transition from here when we were moving to the kitchen. I did the transition from camera here to the kitchen stream. And I would literally like lift you up. POV, you're a baby being thrown in the air or something. I don't even know. You don't need to think about that one actually. What else do we have in this playlist? Let me hit. Let's see. Actually, I think I know the song. Anyway, the era of YouTube when they would put their palm on the lens for their outro. Oh my god, they would literally like, okay, bye. Which is crazy because I think I feel like I did that too. All it takes is 2 seconds for me to confirm. I 100% do that. I mean, even on stream here, like I go like bye, and then I'll switch my little end screen. Or I do say bye. I say bye the same way. The number of times I've said, hey guys, like in my early YouTube days, everything was always like, hey guys. Every video would start that way. Especially when I was videos with my sister, we would both be saying it at the same exact time. So if you look at the footage, it's like 15 different takes of us going, okay, 3, 2, 1. Hey guys. Sometimes there'd be a little wave with it. It's kind of like when you're taking a picture and like you're holding a pose for a really long time and like you're like, do I do a peace sign? Do I do a little smile? Do I make a funny face? I saw someone that I saw a TikTok today where it was like a slideshow TikTok and they were showing that like whenever they take pictures of like to remember where they parked their car, they like take them like with them in it, like it's like a fit check almost, but like to like but also designates like the location. And I'm like, that's really cute. I want to take more pictures of myself. Cream. I feel like I asked something. I feel like I asked something that this is the answer to. Please don't say that in chat. I'm lactose intolerant. Ho ho ho. Stop it, Patrick. You're scaring him. I actually think that I What is it? I think I need. No, I think I have heavy cream here. What can we do with that? Y'all want to make whipped cream? I feel like we could do something better. I still film for my imaginary audience and just say, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Butter. We could make butter. Butter making stream. No, that'd be too fast. iOS 26. I remember now. My equivalent at work is let me see. Have a good one, guys. My coworker makes fun of me based on how much she hears it a day. Unless she hears that I'm a day. Single hiccup, please. I'm requesting to like the universe. I've also said it to individual people before. Have a good one, guys. Like, are the guys in the room with us, bro? No, truly. I used to say, this isn't really like a greeting or like a goodbye. I think I used to say like, bro, at the beginning of like every statement that I would say. There was a solid like year where I would say, I think it started off because like someone said it with a really like funny intonation. And I was like, that's actually really funny. And like, I would do it as a joke. And then eventually I started saying just like, bro, all the time. And this was when, oh my God, yeah. I remember. I feel like I knew it got bad because I kept saying it. It kept happening. Because I would like say it. This is back during my last relationship too. So I remember I kept saying it to her. She's like, why? She's like, why do you keep calling me bro? And I'm like, honestly, I don't know. But I'm like, you don't have to be. We could change that. To me, like everyone was bro. Everyone. Bro, happy Valentine's Day. No, literally. It'd be like that. Once oh my God, my coworker pointed out when I'm really excited or something, I'll start a sentence with I just love you. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, what a day. But that's so real. I did not know I did that until she pointed it out. And all my coworkers agreed. I feel like I also do that. Do any of y'all notice any of these patterns like when you type? Like if you were to go back to your messages, like are you going to notice, okay, how would you characterize your phone typing, your texting style? And for me, without even like here, I'll lock my phone. Without even opening like conversation, I mean, this is me also like typing in general on the internet. A lot of double exclamation points, all lowercase letters usually, including my eyes. I use emojis pretty frequently. I like using stickers as well. Again, an extension of emojis though, when it's like on iMessage. I say OMG a lot in sentences, kind of like in the manner that you were describing. For like, oh, I just love you. Like, I think I use OMG to like add emphasis, to like add like a strong emotion to the message that I'm gonna send. I'd be like, oh my God, that's so cool. Or, oh my God, I love that. What else do? I do a lot of LMAOs. I'm heavy at LMAO user. Again, we really did lose the raffle, but LMAO stays heavy on me. Rarely a single O, but it can. If there's an F in it, it might be a single O. Are you mad, sir? Why'd you start mid shift? I'm so sorry. I made an event though. Day one. I'm getting 5. Wait, how many reactions did you get originally? You're on 3. You're on 3 mayos. 3 whole mayos. Jenny remix. I wonder if this song will be played. Is this Jenny's gonna be a gov? Is Jenny a gov ball? Gov ball. Yeah, Jenny is that gov ball. Also, Matt enjoyed 383rd seltzer. You're like almost had not looked at my phone vibrating. Had I not looked at my phone vibrating, I would have lost the streak. I'm so sorry, but we survived. You would have been able to maintain it. I'll have a clip. You can also, I mean, the VODs are always there, but if you do the VODs, you got to watch them for like 5 whole minutes. If you do a clip, it's like 30 seconds. All the clips that I clip, like even today, really are not making it out until like next month. I'm like currently posting clips from like from like 2 months ago on the we have so many. Same, and I usually don't do it. I usually do it when I read to myself. I'm like, hey guys, I'm gonna be talking about instant Wikipedia article. Hope you guys enjoy. It's so fun though. Tone indicators, my beloved. Oh my god, yes. I do. I'll still use my asterisks. I've been low. Honestly, I did migrate, not intentionally, but I'm noticing now, reflecting, my tilde usage has gone down. Don't know if I like that. I think I want to bring that back. I feel like I'm losing my voice when I let that go. Yeah, everything is LMAO, and if I feel like I'm using it too much, I'll throw in an LOL. Yeah, I'll do that too. Also, 70% chances start with real. No, actually. Oh, I also say, I say truly. When someone like complains about something, like if someone like says something like whoa, like, you know, I can't believe like this. I can't believe like, you know, someone would do something like that, or I don't know what scenario that is. But I'd be like, truly. Like I would like truly would be like my first, like that's like my like I agree / validator message. I'm really like, it's all off the top of my head. Now let me take an example. Oh, I'm heavy on iMessage, and this is also like, I don't even know. I don't know if I should change this behavior or not. Big reactor. I like messages, like I like messages like the read receipts, and it's very hard for me not to, because I feel like I want the other person to know that I don't hate them. I feel like if I don't like a message, there's sometimes I can go without like, but I feel like I always just instinctively when I see a message, I'm like, and it's not even like I'm liking it explicitly being like, I want them to know I read it, but it's just like, I want them to know like, wow, I love that they put together that string of words and thought and took the time to send that to me. I don't even know. Like, I want them to know that I read it and have really, really consumed their message. It's not just to notify them, but to let them know, hey, the words that you thought of landed on me. Sometimes when I'm nervous, I'll talk in brain rot. Yeah, that's me on stream. Ass of. Is there ass? Ass off. I usually only LOL it up when I don't know the vibe. I don't know if they want me to laugh my ass off or just my out loud. Yeah, I would need that one. Bro, same. I like almost every message on Instagram. Yeah. Oh my God. Most of the time too, if anyone ever sends me anything, share something with me on TikTok or on Instagram or whatever, as I respond, I'll even respond sometimes and I'm like, wait, I didn't like it. And then like, I'll like it. Like I need them to know like that I appreciate the time and energy they put into having that come to me. I won't say it. I could get a message like, I just had a fart and I'll like it and say relatable. Like, you're so real for that. Honestly, I'd probably say real. I feel like I do that. If there's ever a reason for us to be messaging, know that unless anyone is being mean or I'm picking you up for a reservation, I never care if and when someone messages back. That's very sweet. I feel like that's the ideal. I need to like break free. That's like the message that I want like my friends to know. And I feel like they know also. Homemade, they were made in a factory, a bomb factory. They're bombs. This is my friend, Pirate Bob. Imagine if they had the same name. Do you think anyone in Bikini Bottom actually has the same name? Well, Squidward, there were a lot of Squidwards that were there. I keep seeing that real estate lady. Like, I see like fan cams of her and like also sad videos of her. I've been getting fan cams and sad videos of the SpongeBob real estate person and also the movie theater person who had like the pearls, I think. Did she have pearls on? Maybe. Who had their entire face fried off by SpongeBob's breath. Yeah, I got a really deep one actually about her. I think like yesterday. Like it really honed in on like I didn't even realize her eyeballs melted off down to just her pupils remaining. Like she was left looking like Cynthia if Cynthia had less hair. It was really bad. The lady who died of stink. She was SpongeBob breath lady. I know, and like I know y'all have seen this too. Like I know this isn't new information for you, but I'm at this point I'm pulling it up for me. Okay. Let's, we start here because this is how she pulled up to the theater. And then no, sorry, not that. That's not the right photo. Let's copy you. Let's try you in here. There we go. This is the photo from the article. Damn, what's Patrick? Fucking Patrick. Patrick's he's who I'm trying to be. Started like this. Then this. You can already see the concern. Now, it got so bad. It gets so bad that you see the eyeballs start melting off until oh my god, I'm not a bot. Let me try this one more time. Until this. Like it's this is what I know about the Cynthia thing. That's core of my comfort character. I'm so sorry. Yo, but high key, like, yeah. Damn, that's coming. This is really coming from like the throat too. I can't tell people about my book. I might try a really ambitious painting concept. I'd probably be able to pull it off the way I want to because I'm not sure how I'll achieve the effect I want, but I'm going to do some research and tests. But it doesn't matter. I need to channel these feelings somewhere in relation to the book, of course. Honestly, whenever anything that you try out that you're down to show, like, please do. So would you do like to test the concept? Would you do like a mini like sketch of like just the whatever thing you're trying to do, whether it's like a layering of paint or whether it's a certain effect on like a different object, and then you would try doing the real painting, or you're just going to try the real painting and hope for the best? Damn, that's really coming from down there. I know this is like rancid, but yeah, it melted the eyes. I mean, the lip it's a little, it's not as sharp. That's fine though. I can't do much better probably. The eyes genuinely melted off. Just gone. The lips are gone. Wait, what's crazy is that she kept the same exact position. The body is exactly the same. The cup, the hand didn't even move. Anyway, didn't think about her. Yeah, I need to do a couple tests of the technique I'm thinking of using to see if it'll do what I want to do. Have you tried screen printing since the last time we talked about it, by the way? At the end, she looks like Cynthia. If Cynthia was the thumb thing from Spy Kids who got put in the microwave. Oh, that's so accurate. That's so accurate. I'm scared if I watch Spy Kids 3D Game Over, I'm scared it's not going to be as good. Actually, maybe it will be good. But like I won't be able to see myself in the characters anymore. I don't know what I want to do yet. I haven't done a lot of drawing lately, so I don't have any designs. Got it. I've been thinking about it lately. That's a favorite one. Spy Kids 3D Game Over. I wonder if I could watch it here. Have y'all ever watched a 3D movie at home? I mean, I guess the question is why. I feel like then you got to wear glasses. Like, and if you already wear glasses, then you got to wear glasses on top of the glasses. And if you don't wear glasses, then you got to. It's. I feel like it's yeah. It's just extra steps for watching a movie at home. But I actually would like to hear from somebody who prefers to see movies in 3D when they have the option to. Because I feel like I oftentimes hear from people who don't like to watch movies in 3D. I haven't seen a 3D movie in so long, so I'm very indifferent. I like I don't remember, like maybe it's really cool and I just don't remember. I would like to hear from someone who actively likes to go to movies in 3D to see if it's still like I want to hear like someone that likes it talk about it. I used to have the Shrek short movie on DVD. It was about Lord Farquaad's ghost. And it came with 3D glasses. Okay, so you can watch 3D glasses at home. I mean, you can watch 3D movies at home. I guess it's just like a display thing, and then you wear the glasses, right? Like it's not like any special technology needed. I think it's the special technologies if you don't need the glasses. Like the 3D, the Nintendo DS, the 3DS. Oh my god, when I was at my parents' house, I found my Game Boy Advance SP. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I found my Game Boy Advance SP and I'm like I was like, wait, I should totally like try to like capture this and be able to play on this on stream. But the quality is going to be so like I'm like I don't need I can play Game Boy Advance SP games on stream not that way and it'll probably be a smoother experience. I saw Beauty and the Beast in 3D. Wait, it fucking scared me. I was crying like, why is it raining in here? I haven't seen a movie in 3D in so long. Damn, maybe it is kind of fun. That's funny as hell. And like I feel like they always do movies in 3D now, right? Because like they're not shooting movies in 3D. Or are 3D movies always shot? I mean, technically things are shot in 3D. But like have we reached like a technology point where like they simulate 3D-ness by making movies by just like doing some like post-editing thing? So I remember for like Spy Kids 3D, I mean 3D movies definitely, and they might do it now too. They used to really like they made that movie knowing that it was meant to be seen in 3D. Like Spy Kids 3D Game Over, there's one thing where Junie's got like his whole like he's got a whole suit on, like he's really like wearing that shit, and he like reaches out like into like the camera, and I'm like, and I know when they filmed that, they're like, oh, this is gonna look so cool, and you know what, it did look cool, I think from what I remember 20 years ago maybe. I feel like if the new Shrek movie's in 3D, I'll be kind of scared. I'm pretty sure there was like a Shrek 4D ride at Universal or something, or like 5D or whatever, and I'm pretty sure like they tickle you or something or like squirt like water at you. Sorry. But I feel like there's like there were like rats and stuff at one point. It was really scary. A few years ago I found my copy of Tamagotchi Life for the 3DS and I looked at the characters I made when I was 10 and there was one whose name was just keyboard mash, pronounced Ava. It's giving Twitter. So that's the energy that I'm getting from that. But you know what? You had a vision and you saw it through. And you know what? Ava's at least 10 years old now. The last one I saw was the last Jurassic Park movie. The movie theater had it in 3D with the big seats that moved and vibrated with actions in the movie. Do the seats like throw you around? High key, that would be, I would love to see a movie where like I am just violently tossed around the theater. I feel like that would be so like I feel like I would laugh so hard. I don't think I would even know what's going on in the movie. I don't even think I'd pay attention to the movie. I would just I want it to be done at such an absurd level. Like I want someone to crank that shit to 11 and let it like to the point where like you know like when they rotate it and like it breaks and they're like uh-oh and then it goes into like overdrive. I want that with movie theater like vibrating seats during like a 3 or 4D movie. Do you know what I want that for? Cloverfield. Let's make that happen. I hear those seats move a lot. I feel like it would be so funny. I would ride a bullet. No, literally, that's what I feel like it feels like. Oh my god, has anyone here ever like rode a mechanical bull? Twitch is the type of place where someone would be like, no, but I have ridden like a real bull. And I'm gonna be like, how? The movies. Oh my god. Wait, speaking of, yeah, Twister. And they simulate you being inside the Twister and bounce like a pinball. Was Twister in 3D? The remake? Twister. Oh, it's called Twisters. They just pluralized it. Twisters 3D. Oh my god. Wait, action packed is it in 4DX? 4DX. What the fuck does that even mean? Okay, Regal. Someone said they had a lot of fun seeing it in 4DX. Okay, this is kind of funny. I feel like what I'm describing right now, where I want to like get like my shit rocked at the movie theater, is someone's reality. Look at this. The flashbang of the lady from the theater. Look, someone's asking this question, and someone's like, as a 4DX skeptic, I think it was one of the best movie theater experiences I had in a while. And this only caveat is that it's pretty challenging to eat any snacks during the film. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I want. And likely it's a terrible idea if you get motion sick. The effects aren't mild, gentle little moves. There's this like, okay, sort of spoilers, but like this is what you should expect from a Twister film. There's a scene in the movie where a truck jumps up on a dirt road and my slip-on sandals went flying off my feet. A good amount of my neighbor's popcorn ended up in my lap. Wait, this is so good. This is so good. Why did anyone tell me that you could experience this today? I mean, 2 years ago. Fuck it. I think that's what I need to do at the movies. Oh God, this must have been so funny. Like, imagine like you and your friend just giggling and shit, and you pull up to this movie and you just let it. I would be, oh my God, I would laugh so hard. That seems like so much fun. I just can't believe like the slip-on sandals flying off your feet is so funny, because it reminds me of the time that I got jump scared so badly during stream that the Crocs on my feet switched feet. I've heard people say it can be intense. That's awesome. Okay. Now, again, I think it's an absurd way to watch a film. Like, I don't think it's going to make the film experience like, I don't think it's like, if I made a movie and I wanted people to like watch and appreciate it, I don't think the 4DX experience is for that audience. But I think the 4DX experience is for people that just want to like, people that like amusement parks, but don't live close to one. Hi, Kill a Blonde. The fourth D is smell-o-vision. I mean, TBT to scratch and sniff wild thornberries. Yeah, I want that shit to feel like an electronic bull trying to buck me off. Yeah. It just moved up and down or tilted slightly. It was cute. Okay. That sounds a little more manageable. I wonder, like, if they have intensity levels. I mean, do you have to sign a waiver if you see a movie in 4DX? I'm pretty sure some of them have mist and fans and stuff. Damn. Open your eyes. I'd watch the SpongeBob SquarePants movie in 4DX. You know what? Where's the next 4DX showing of anything? Devil Wears Prada 2 in 4DX. Thoughts? You just get yelled at in 4D. I need to have my, not the Cosmic Brownie. I love the stash. It does move a lot though. It's got a mind of its own. I did my annual viewing of the SpongeBob movie soon. Yeah. I feel like SpongeBob came up recently with somebody. Yes, my friend's birthday. Someone that I had met that day quoted SpongeBob, and I was like, oh my god! Like they quoted something from the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, and I was like, oh my god! I rewatched the movie a couple weeks ago. That shit's fresh in my mind, as if it wasn't fresh in my mind when I watched the movie. When I was on a SpongeBob SquarePants movie, some scenes in the movie literally stopped and waited for me to say the next line before playing because they needed to know what came next. Unless Meryl Streep slaps me herself, it's not worth it. You're telling me you don't want to spend $73 to see a 4DX film? I wonder how much is a 4D? Do they have what do they have? Do they have anything in 4D here? Hmm. Okay, I see Mortal Kombat in IMAX. It's not 4D. How much is Mortal Kombat in IMAX? Let's find out. $35. This feels like a stuck record. Oh, there it is. 4D's nuts. Got him. My friend asked recently why. No. My friend asked recently why I quote SpongeBob so much. I was like, because of my friend Johnny. Yeah, my bad. Probably making it way worse. That Twister 4DX review actually like has put joy in my life and mind. So I'm seeing what else I missed during this. I haven't gone to an amusement park in a long time too, but I think it'll be a while. I do want to go to a spa around the time of my birthday though. I will be spaing it up. I keep wanting to put my leg up because it's more comfortable, but I think it's worse for my like hips right now. So I won't. But that's why I keep like moving around. I'm like, am I gonna put my leg up? And then I'm like, nope, don't do that. It's kind of like when you like can't touch your face because like you like let's say you have something on your face or like you're trying to avoid touching like something that's on your face, and then you keep going to touch it and you're like, nope, can't do that. And now my nose is itchy because I know that I can't scratch. I mean, I can't. What am I talking? I can't touch my face. I'm not one of the people that I was describing a moment ago. Confused myself with that one. Oh damn, I'm out of seltzer. SpongeBob movies in my top 10 favorite movies of all time. Same. Yeah, come on, May B-Day. Mine's this month too. Wait, how soon? That's so exciting. Happy early birthday. Unless it already happened, then happy belated birthday. Is there another hiccup coming up? Oh my god, there are ads playing right now? What? Oh my god, there are ads playing right now. Damn, I didn't even notice. I'm so sorry. I've been yapping away. Oh, it's hot. Let me turn on this thing again. In 2 weeks? Wait, what day? My birthday's in 2 weeks. 21. Okay, I'm 19. That's so oh my god, imagine. I mean, still, that's close as hell. But I was like, well, he said 2 weeks, and I'm like, wait, mine's literally in 2 weeks. I mean, technically now it's the 6th, so it's no longer the 5th, but oh my god, happy early birthday. I remember my dad had it on DVD and I would borrow it from him. So much he bought me a copy for Christmas. That's so cool. Do any of y'all have like physical media for like movies or shows? Like do you like have like VHSs and a VHS player or DVDs and a DVD player or Blu-ray discs and a Blu-ray player? Do they still make Blu-ray discs? Let me see. What's a movie that came out recently? Was there a new SpongeBob? Oh, SpongeBob movie. There was a SpongeBob movie. SpongeBob movie 2025. Blu-ray. Search for SquarePants. I think they still make it. They do make it in Blu-ray. So they're still making. It looks like they're making DVD also. Hmm. I might sleep soon by accident. No, same. I keep yawning. I might have to sleep soon. My grandparents have like 2 6-foot shelves of VHS tapes from the 70s to the 2000s. Oh my God. Do those need to be like transferred to anything? Well, I mean, I guess at this point, because I do have a couple, I think I have like a couple hundred like VHS tapes at my parents' house. We used to have them all on the walls, but now we just have them in bins, but we've sorted them A to Z. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know how many of those are still gonna, I mean, they'll probably, I think most of them will still work. So I wonder how many of them are like faded, if anything, because they expire, don't they? Let's see what Reddit says. Actually, let's see what KodakDigitizing.com says. Tapes degrade 10 to 20% over 10 to 25 years. Now they're giving me an ad. Okay. Kodak recommends converting your VHS tapes to CDs because discs last over 4 times longer than tapes. If CDs can last over 100 years, why is the lifespan of VHS tapes so much shorter? It lies in the magnetic charge. That's actually really interesting. I've said that with a sarcastic tone, but I'm like, that's pretty cool. I actually would love to know how that works. It's fucking awesome. Because like, how do we figure that out? Stuff like that always confuses me. Stuff that confuses me is like computers and like, I understand how like switches and like passing electrical charges and stuff work. No, do it confuse the shit out of me? Literally this is my remote from my AC. How the fuck is like infrared? Like how do we get that? We've had that technology for remote controls for like TVs. How does that work? Like sending different signals to be able to receive that, like people were smart as fuck. So I'm like, damn, people must be smart as fuck now too. But it's like, you know, I think about how cars were death traps, and at the same time, we're able to like change channels wirelessly, like using light or something, or like radio signal. I don't even know. I have my movies in like those portable CD things that would fit a ton of CDs. Oh, I have I know what you're talking about, like the little, like with the pages, right? And I have a DVD player and all of them in a CD zip up thing, so I can go anywhere and take all my movies with me. I like that. And like special DVDs and TV shows have their own also. All my Barbie movies have their own, are in their own case things. I want to track, I want to have a track of all of them, collect them all. I like that collection. That sounds cool. I feel like it's really like valuable to have, like for yourself. I have a designated shelf for my Hello Kitty, Rugrats, Disney, and Powerpuff Girls tapes. I would love to rewatch a Rugrats movie. Rugrats in Paris was so good. Maybe I have to give that one a rewatch soon. Anyone here use their video now still? Growing up, did y'all have a movie that you really liked and rewatched a lot? Big Rock Candy Mountain, Gulliver's Travels, the Crayola version. There's something else. There's something else in here. I already know. Holge. I used to watch the Mary-Kate and Ashley. What was it called? You're Invited. I was like, Let's Play. Let's Play and You're Invited do give off the same energy to me. X-Men 2011. The Mary-Kate and Ashley You're Invited tapes, I might have all of them. Would watch those all the time. Yeah. And Good Burger. I loved Good Burger. That movie made me laugh a lot when I was little. I never watched like the second one that they released. Released. I know what I wanted to say. I'm just disappointed in myself for that one. Released. I'm gonna have to go get all these. I'm gonna have to go get one with all these stream service price increases. Go back. No, truly. I remember. God, I feel like Netflix. I don't have a Netflix subscription anymore, but I feel like because it kept going up. At some point, I just canceled. I think I canceled when they started doing that IP address things that pissed me off. Netflix. Oh no, you know what it was? I think also, I think when I never got a subscription because when I moved out of my parents' home, I was like, I'm not getting a separate one. How dare they? Netflix prices. All right. Like $9 a month with ads is crazy because you're paying $9 a month. Why are there ads? It used to be like $6.99 a month. Like post, I feel like post DVDs. Like I remember when they were like, I used Netflix back in like the DVD shipping era. And then even with streaming, it was so much cheaper. And so I feel like every couple of like months, they'd be like, we are increasing prices by $3 this upcoming June to handle the costs of operating our business. I'm like, your CEO got a $30 million bonus this year. Are we sure? That this is where we want to work on our costs? I don't really know. Right, if I'm already paying, why the fuck are there pricing tiers, right? I was obsessed with You're Invited. My favorite was the dress up party. I'm the one who went to the Mall of America. No, don't, you're not annoying about this. This is fantastic. I did 11 it. Okay, cool. Oh, it's kind of like throwing me back. Rugrats Gone Wild. Is it Rugrats Go Wild? It is Go Wild, isn't it? Yeah, because Wild Thornberries wasn't Gone Wild. That I feel like means something else. Madeline, I feel like I played the Madeline computer game. Matilda, I also really liked. Or no, you said Matilda. Is Tammy something else, or is Matilda and Tammy a thing? I'm gonna start doing puppet shows as TV like SpongeBob. No ads then. Damn right. Oh my God, imagine like actually doing a puppet show. Then we gotta make puppets. Brent made a really cool puppet on stream. Very recently, actually. Hold on. What's my command? I believe. Did I spell this correctly? I think I spelled this correctly, but let me just double check. Holge. Okay, cool. Yeah. Brent does a lot of I've been like lurking a lot during like co-working streams during the day. I highly recommend checking her out. You may have seen her in here. And she made a puppet on stream. Like I remember like seeing it. I feel like I've seen it like progress from the first stream that I popped into. And I'm like, that is so fucking cool. Like it was so cool. It looks so good too. And I'm like, how? And it looks complicated as hell. I don't know if it's like a little friend or a mini version of Brent. But it literally like I don't even know, like any like puppet shows like I've watched, like Sesame Street style or like anything that's like adjacent to that. Like I'm like, this looks like this looks like those puppets that cost like thousands of dollars. You may be able to see in a recent VOD. Let me find a clip and share that later when I find it. But it was so cool. It was so cool. Like the head shape, the mouth movement, like like I don't even. There's so many complexities that come with it that I think it's just so neat. It's so neat to see something like that like come to life. Johnny, have you heard of Black Myth Wukong? I have. I remember there was a time when like everyone was playing it on Twitch, but I haven't seen. I don't know too much about it. I feel like people really liked it though, right? The puppets will have name brand clothing. The ads will slowly work their way in. They're gonna start drinking like labeled like water. Yeah, you're right. Their clothes are gonna start carrying like handbags. God, what would they do? They would be like midway through like the puppet show. They'd be or like during like within the plot line, it's gonna become nighttime. They're like, oh, I'm gonna go to sleep. But before I go to sleep, I think I'm gonna listen to my favorite Audible book. For just $19.95 a month, you can get unlimited access to over thousands of. No, I actually have no idea. I've never had Audible. Cannot vouch. Y'all ever? I feel like I did not realize growing up how much advertising is like in music videos. But now, whenever I see it, I'm like, damn. I'm, I'm like, is money tight? Although I feel like I tend to see it in music videos. Actually, no, I don't know. Beats. Oh my God, they were everywhere. I love it. I actually 100%ed it. That sounds hard as hell. I feel like it's like a big game, no? Also, I hope you enjoy your order, Lily. Cost you almost no points. I have two You're Invited DVDs, and I would watch them like every other day. Oh, Passport to Paris. I also have that. And Billboard Dad. Oh my God. I feel like Mary-Kate and Ashley were in so much media that I had growing up. My sister and I like loved watching their stuff. Seen that product placement? Like, damn, at this point, just give it up. Like, people don't want them. No, truly. God, no, Beats were in everything. Now, what's a recent one that I saw? I feel like I saw one that was like a snack that someone was eating in a music video recently. I don't remember what it was though. But yeah, the product placement's wild. I don't know like how much. I'm so curious just to know like what are the numbers here? Like what is the are they like really getting like is that like how is that what's sustained like who's being sustained by that product placement funding when it's like a large artist that belongs to like a yeah. I'm like, are they not making is the label getting most of that money? Is the label not making a lot of money? I mean, I feel like usually with artists, it's very rare that I will be on like the side of a label for anything relating to like any music artist. I feel like I rarely hear good things about labels. So I'm imagining that the artists maybe aren't making as much money, but I feel like the money that comes from like a product placement in a music video is not going to the artist. But probably the same portion of it's going to that or similar portion I would imagine is going to the label, but I don't know how this stuff works. So if anyone does work in the industry, feel free to enlighten me. Filling our minds with subliminal messages, a la Josie and the Pussycats. That movie I remember also watching as a child. That movie like confused the fuck out of me. Oh, Spice Girls. Oh my God. I watched the Spice Girls movie so much growing up. Like I watched it so much and didn't like conceptualize how much of a parody that film is. Like to me, that movie was real. Like that movie was law. It was truth. It was authentic. Buses flying over bridges, you know, quick disguises. I'll stop with Mary-Kate and Ashley. You never need to. But do you remember when they had Detective Diaries? Not Diaries, Detective Series? Yes. I'm trying to remember what it was a part of. Or like if I owned any media for it. But I do remember this. Because I feel like, do what it is also. I mean, I do feel like they, you know, they grew up kind of like with us. But I feel like there were like three eras of them age-wise that I've seen in them in media. When they were like children, like children, like toddler type children. Then them as like, I feel like they were like always around my age / a little bit older maybe, but so like this again grew up with me. But then there was them as like preteens where they're like speaking a little bit more like coherently, given that they're not like toddlers. Although when they were still like speaking quite a bit when they were really young. And then there's them as like just like later teens where I feel like they're portrayed more as like adults, but I'm pretty sure I feel like I don't know how old they are in like the media that I've seen where they're like adults, but I feel like they probably still might have been like teens. Cause I don't know. I was always their age. So for me, well, actually, no, I think I'm younger than them, but they always like were like, maybe they're like my sister's age. I was like, which one's age do I look up? Olsen age. So how are they like 10 years older than me? Was I not? I wasn't their age. I wasn't even close. Well, maybe 9 years, I think. Okay, maybe they're closer to my sister's age. I don't know. For me, like I always just like associated them with like my sister. Like they always felt like my sister's age, which like felt like an extension of like my age, but like a teeny bit older. Also, rum enjoyed 43rd seltzer. Almost forgot I didn't get my seltzer. I was too busy squirting and 11-11ing on my way home. That makes so much sense. That applies so much to the stream. And I need to remind myself that. I hope you enjoy your 43rd seltzer though, and thank you. Thank you for claiming it. And also thanks for watching 30 streams in a row. Careful on the road. It's the squirt monsoon season. No, genuinely, we've been like, you know, wet floor sign is on its way out. Also, Mudkip, thank you for coming in and self-timing out. Honestly, keeping the tradition alive. Did you watch their New York Minute movie? I did. That was the one where was that the one with the Roxy Hotel at one point? New York Minute. Yes, because one of them's name was Roxy in the movie, and during a sad moment, that's fine. I remember seeing the Roxy Hotel, and it reminded them of each of the other one. That's what it like. That's the memory in my head from the movie. Clean up on aisle 6. Oh my god, that emote is so cute. I was gonna say that looks like a Maya emote. It's an Alveus one. That makes a lot of sense. Oh my god, a squirting contest. Wait, let me squirt. Because why? Why even try? Why even try? Damn, Lily. Really, like, actually, no, I think that no one but me here and Lily are pretty tired. Not tired, tied. Maybe I'm tired, actually. W Queef. I'm letting that one out. I know I usually let them stay in the whole secret atrium, but that one deserved to have appreciation. Me trying to get like credibility for my own queef. A lot of new sentences today. I used to want to be a swimmer because of Ashley and Billboard Dad. They were just like they were just the coolest to me as a kid. That's genuinely, but like I feel like that's like neat. I feel like that's like how, like yeah, like the people that the things like I wanted to be a spy. I mean that doesn't right, but like I really wanted to be Junie Cortez. Secret queefium. That's a new word for sure that I've I've ever seen. I am tired. Me too. I think I'm gonna go to sleep. I think we're gonna read out in a minute. Okay. Felt really nice. Where was I? Gifts up W. Hell yeah. Shout out Alvea supporters. There was one more message that I know I missed. Did you watch It Takes Two, the movie? I want to say yes. Let me see. Yes, but I don't remember anything in this. But I feel like I also owned this movie. Is this not is this not like The Parent Trap? It Takes Two. The Parent Trap. Interesting. My mom would do my hair like theirs in the late 90s movies, like theirs in the late 90s movies because I just loved it so much, like specifically them. That's so neat. That's so cool. Like especially looking back at like photos and stuff too. Like just like seeing the influence, seeing what like caught your eye, what stuck with you. Like I just think like it's neat. Like you had your own and you still do have like your own taste. You know, you found like you curated like something like resonated with you and you like acted on it. On top of that, you acted on it, which is like cool. I feel like I don't know, it's neat. It's supposed to be The Prince and the Pauper based where they're identical strangers. Is this like what is The Prince and the Pauper? Oh, because it's spelled okay. So I was like, I'm surprised I haven't seen this theme before. I feel like, yeah, you know, I'm like that'd be a great theme, but it's spelled differently. I don't know how it's spelled. Pauper. But I like your spelling a lot more. Nice though. But interesting. So what's The Prince and the Pauper about? Is it like a switch? Oh, I did something. Oh wait, is it this? Yeah. Prince and the Poppers go crazy at the queer club. Yeah. See, that's why I'm like, I feel like it would be a good theme for a party. Maybe like a drag brunch. Like I feel like it there's like a lot you can do with that. Very, very that's I'm like, is that like an original lore? Two strangers meet who are identical, one poor, one rich, and they switch lives. Okay. Okay, so conceptually this like existed as like some lore. Yeah, it is a neat idea. But yes, I'm pretty sure I did like own It Takes Two as well. Like at least like looking at the cover of it, I'm pretty sure I have that tape. Prince and the Poppers, or the gender neutral version, Royalty and Rush. I haven't listened to the song Rush in so long. I kind of want to watch music videos again. No, I should sleep. I love watching music videos. Can we do that on stream again soon? I would just need like people to submit some. But I can also just browse through ones that interest me until people submit some. But I feel like I'm in the mood to watch the music videos again soon. So maybe we'll do that. I think for our next stream is when? Next stream is Sunday, which is Mother's Day. I gotta talk to my mom. I'm gonna call my mom tomorrow and be like, hey, what do you want to do? What's the vibe? And we'll see what we do. Computer, you know what to do. That one almost killed me. But anyway. Let's find our place to go tonight. Save us. I mean, we did. I'm like, I feel like we weren't even live for that long. But I know it's late. How long were you in live for? It was like 3.5 hours. It's guys started late. That's why. But I'm like, it's almost like 2 a.m. Oh, it's like 1:30. I remember another Mary-Kate and Ashley movie. To Grandmother's House We Go. It used to stress me out or dress me out. Was it not? It was a movie? To Grandmother's House We Go. Oh, is this a Christmas movie? And why I might have here. I'm like looking at this. I'm like, why does this look kind of familiar too? But I don't know what my brain is making up for what I remember versus what I don't. So there's that. Hell yeah. Where is this? Here. In here. Let me refresh this over here. And bring that there. Wherever Mads is, there is joy. It's so true. We got our Mads command. We had our pin message before. I'm like, who's live right now? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'll find someone. Just want to check in and say hi. Hi. We're finding our rates, but we're glad to. Yes, and I'm glad you're able to claim your seltzer. Enjoy 20-second seltzer. Our next stream should be on Sunday. It is Mother's Day here, so I'm gonna figure out if I'm gonna put that stream on a different day. How was the nap? It was so good. It was so good, and I can't wait to like do part 2 of that tonight. But it was a power nap. Oh yeah, it was. Oh, it hit so well. I'm due for a rematch though. But thank y'all for being here. If you want to find me outside of stream, we have the Clips YouTube channel that I post on twice a day, which is all different moments from stream that I edit down into like little moments. And then we also have the Discord server, which is on that. The link is in that socials message. Thank you so much, Lily, for sending that in. You too. I hope you have a wonderful day, the rest of your day, week. Hope all of you have a good rest of your week. I'm gonna find a place for us to go, but I'll do that on like our next screen. Well, actually, we can go over here. I hope that you all have a good rest of your week. Be sure to take care of yourselves. Be sure to rest up if you're able to, whether that involves taking naps, whether it involves sleeping earlier. I know I'm not helping with that right now. Staying hydrated, drinking your water, drinking your seltzer. I hope that things only get better as the week progresses, wherever they are now. If things are great right now, even better. I'll still be on Discord and I'll be active in other people's chats for the rest of the week anyway. Oh wait, I so lied to you. Today's only Tuesday. I'm live, I think, on either tomorrow or Thursday. All right. I'm like, wait a minute. No, I got another day. In my head, I thought it was Wednesday because it's Tuesday. This is just because it's a weird day. Anyway, I'll be live again sometime in the next 2 days. Discord will know the truth. It will know the truth. Why does this keep coming on? Why it's like this playlist is on repeat. Or this radio is on repeat. Like, how is Leve in the same playlist as that? Well, now I'm putting Leve on. And if you want to watch SpongeBob this week, I think that's a good idea. You should take this as a sign. Putting that out there too. Oh, I'm yawning so much. Oh, there's a raccoon front and center of this camera. I kind of want to go in there. I won't lie. I think we will. I'll kick off the raid and I kicked it off, but I'll send this through. But again, sending you lots of love. Be sure to take care. Go easy on yourself. If things get stressful, I know I can't necessarily help or make it that much better, but remember to be patient with yourself. Things are hard and a lot of shit's going on in the world right now. But yeah, I think that's everything that's on my brain. Those are all the things that come to mind before I go to bed. I'm gonna go to sleep after this. I'm gonna go floss and brush my teeth and lay down and turn off my brain. And it's gonna be so soothing. I can't wait. Thank you for spending the last 3.5 hours with me. I appreciate it a ton. Sending you lots of love. And if you're here later in the week, I'll see you later in the week. If you're here on Sunday, or Monday, then I'll see you on one of those days. Whatever happens. And if you don't come back, I hope that things go your way anyway. I hope that life treats you well. If it's around summertime for you, I hope you get to go out and do some fun activities that you want to do and get inspired by life and the world around you. Okay, good night for real now. Bye.